3.
Alright, welcome back to Family D&D. Yay! Alright, so when last we left our troubled adventures, what happened?
We fought a succubus.
Well, except did we ever find out she was a succubus?
Yeah.
Because at first she looked like a
Angel.
nymph or
Yes,
angel,
yeah, sure,
something like in a pond, and she like charmed.
I got charmed.
Our dragonborn sorcerer.
Yep.
And wanted him to
Go to a place where he wouldn't bother them.
go somewhere else. So he decided the best way to do that would be to open the hell gate at the bottom of her lagoon. So
Yep.
That
And then we
Did some surfing.
she kind of ran away after that.
You fought some shadow demons, then you fought a, I forget what the, was it Hezrau? It was something. Some big bad demon guy. We went before with him pretty quick and found a totally not cursed dagger that you were overly cautious with picking up and making sure that you didn't heed the voices in your head saying, pick me up. So, yeah.
wait, who did get that one?
I believe Lexi has it wrapped up in like canvas in her backpack.
Which means we have 2 cursed weapons now.
Wait, why are there so many cursed things?
Because they're not cursed, they're just awesome. You guys just don't appreciate
Oh, wait, no.
quality.
We have 3
Wait,
cursed
you have
weapons.
your sword or axe?
Axe.
I have that like
There's a
one-handed
hammer?
one-handed axe that we took from someone.
Oh yeah! The wounding. Axe of wounding.
I have
You
that.
have that one too.
Don't I have the frost dagger?
You have the frost
You
axe.
do have frost
That's
dagger.
not
But that's not
That you
cursed.
know.
And now we have a cursed dagger. Why can't we just find a legitimately awesome thing?
No, just
You
give
found
everybody a cursed
you were all have legitimately awesome things.
I'm
I
pretty
have a
sure
sun
like
sword.
Jeffrey has most of the magic items.
Very true.
No.
Anyway, so after you cleared out that cave, you continued on your journey back to Argentïs Falls, which is where the wedding you were invited to was taking place. Travel was somewhat unremarkable after the whole incident with the succubus, the shadow demons, and whatnot. And you eventually find yourself approaching what appears to be civilization. Off in the distance, you see a town.
I steal the horse that's in front of me.
Are you referring to
Yeah,
whose menu is that?
That's one arm.
Are you referring to Gwenor as a horse? Because she's the
No.
one that's in
Oh,
front of
There's a
you.
horse right here, dude.
Yeah, but that's not in front of him.
I'm sorry.
Diagonal. It's kind of in front.
It's in front of the party.
I start petting
It appears to be somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for? Abandoned? Not abandoned. Synonym for abandoned.
Empty.
Yeah, them. It's them and that.
It's pronouns or they and them.
Dude,
So,
that'd be lame.
Okay.
Alright, so what are y'all doing?
We walk past.
I kind of want to check out that tower.
Okay.
Thing. I want to check out that tower thing.
I investigate the bird tower thingy.
Okay.
Tower.
The fountain.
The flat to the top.
Moving over here, you see,
Check.
let's see, the birds will kind of regard you and then go back to ignoring you. They're used to people. The horse is lazily drinking up at the water. As you approach by, it kind of snorts at you.
Do we have
I
any
check for
reason
traps.
to actually care about this village?
15.
Well, you have been traveling for quite some time and are very weary from your
16.
austere travels.
Oh, I can put up my instant fortress so we can spend the night.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
We've had a good night's sleep every single night in his fortress.
How does a 31 work for your trap?
You are reasonably sure that the trap and birds on it are not trapped.
Wait, what?
The trap and birds on it are not
Oh,
trapped.
That's a trap fountain. This is 32. Fountain trap. Go.
It was a mimic all along.
I want to check out that tower.
I trap check the horse.
The
What tower?
The one with the little spikes.
Like this?
Yeah, that.
Okay. So, you're gonna go ahead.
Fly straight to the top.
Anybody going along with him?
Join him.
Is that like a bar right there with the sign?
There does appear to be a giant sign that says
Bar.
Silver Eye Inn.
Silver Inn.
I look over there.
So I knock on the door. Bum, bum, bum.
So you just got distracted from.
I didn't go long. I was standing there.
Oh, you're gonna stay here with the horse?
I like animals. I'm having a
And I was back
conversation
here.
with them.
Croman's gonna follow you guys. Alright, so you were coming over here, but you got distracted.
I
with
go to
Ooh, a
where
thing.
I can just sort of keep an eye on
No,
the
I
party.
thought.
I'm
where-
not going with
Where
them.
would that be?
Dad, I thought that tower was.
Is this
This
me?
right here?
Yeah, I want
This-
to go
this-
in there.
So this appears to be a larger, rough-hewn rock structure. It's stained with soot along the walls and eaves.
That's fun.
As you approach, you see that there is a young man carrying a big, heavy sack of something or other to what appears to be a makeshift forge off the side of the
I pull out my shortcut now.
the building. As you approach, he kind of looks at you, blinks for a little bit, like, "Good afternoon, gentlemen, lady, you people." Yes. And he goes ahead and drops his sack. Yeah, what's up, Lexi?
I'm having a conversation with the horse.
Okay. Because you can talk to animals, that's right.
And the birds.
Sure.
The birds
having
are
a heated
looking at you,
debate.
as you can see. Only
Birds are like
two
bread,
listening.
bread.
See?
Bread. Feed, bread, feed, bread.
Feed me bread.
And ours is like, what's up?
Hi.
Crows are
How you
pretty
doing?
smart.
Crows are actually really smart. If those are crows, they wouldn't just be going bread.
Feed, 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 feed.
They're not crows.
They're ravens.
They're not really
Ravens are also pretty smart.
Ravens and crows are both part of the corvid family.
So are they ravens or crows?
Nope,
Pigeons.
neither.
What are they?
They're pigeons.
Pigeons?
Pigeons are also no.
Oh, no, they're not. So you're just having a friendly conversation with them? Do you have any particular questions you want to ask?
Here's the horse. Does anybody live here?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people.
So I asked the blacksmith.
Okay. Back over to you.
What the purpose of the overall building is and why it's all so tall. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, this here? This is the old works. You know, back when the silver mine was in operation, they used to wheel in a lot of the spalding. Spalding, is that the right word for it? There's a lot of the sort of the more bulk minerals here, and then you go through it, and they'd melt down the silver, and they'd stamp it, and you know there's some shaping here. It was a bit of a foundry, really. But that was years and years ago, father's time.
Yes, I'm about to say this town seems quite barren.
As you look up, and it does seem like there are cobwebs in the windows. There's broken shutters. It looks a bit run
Is
down.
this house haunted?
So what has caused such a seemingly lively town to lose its popularity?
Well, there's been a bit of a troubles at night. It's the dead rest uneasily in this land,
Let us help.
and
Undead, you say?
Yeah, undead, you say.
I don't know why that would excite you. It's actually
And
been
a
quite
sunblade.
a scourge upon our people. Like, you know, most of our men of fighting age are all in their beds, you know, preparing for the nightfall.
I pull
That's
out
when
my
they come out, you know.
I pull out my sunblade. You don't.
Oh, wow, very impressive.
Jeffrey, you don't.
Who be you?
We're the
Door
doorknockers.
The what now?
The doorknockers.
Door knockers.
You haven't heard of us?
Oh, he has here.
I was gonna say, have you heard of us?
Perhaps you heard me. I think I would have remembered hearing something from the door knocker.
We're the barons. the
We're
local
barons?
Yeah, we're also the
When
doorknockers.
did that happen?
Yeah, we're barons.
Really? Barons, you say?
Barons with the
Yeah.
peace.
I'm the prince of the forge. We should have a ball later.
Wait,
Is
Question,
he
Lexi?
lying? Jeffrey wasn't the one who got the
hold on.
sunblade. I
Zion,
was.
hold up.
Nope.
No, Jeffrey is.
It says Trey on it.
You have the.
You have a
Hold
cursed
on.
fire dagger.
I'm
He has
gonna-
a sunblade. It's a different thing.
I'm gonna
You have the oath bow instead of the.
reiterate
Yeah.
that
Something.
we are barons from the. Wait, what's our barony name again? It's,
Door knocker.
No, it's not.
The door knocker.
Our barony name.
You
not
named
our
it.
team name.
Barony
It was like
door
hope
knocker.
or
Barony Doorknocker.
something. I forget. I wrote it down somewhere. This is where y'all need to keep notes.
Yeah, we're there somewhere as well.
They were the barons of the place. You probably never heard of it. It's pretty
Pretty small place.
pretty fun.
Used to be filled with vampires.
No,
Kind of
okay,
still
so,
is.
Say what?
Kind of still is.
So we'll reiterate that we are barons from the barony of. We're on our way to a elfin wedding to discuss. Well, I'm not gonna tell them everything, but like.
Discuss
Oh.
matters.
No, they don't need to know any of
they don't
that.
need to know that.
We're barons of a neighboring
We're
land
barons of-
traveling through.
Yeah, we're barons of
You don't look like any barons I've ever seen.
You
Course
don't
I've
look
never
like the
seen-
prince I've ever seen.
Very observant of you.
And am I wearing my mithril full plate or no?
Oh, this one might look like a baron. Very shiny.
Yeah.
I too have a lot very shiny.
Okay, you're barons. Sure,
I
whatever.
Like, I don't know. You do look quite. Mom's in her holy armored stuff.
They're just passing through then.
Yeah. If
We
I
could.
would wish you a good stay, but there's very little good going on in
We could
I
probably.
have +1 mithril half.
Silverspur these days. Okay.
We
You're
could.
all very shiny and special.
how special.
Except for me, I'm just dark and dull and nobody can see me in the shadows.
So.
We
so
could.
you're saying you have trouble with or with the
Undead.
undead
I-
during the night.
Whatever that is, probably, maybe. Have you dealt with such a thing before?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've encountered some.
I thought it was
Damn souls that fly on the moonlight and with a grasp that can steal the very breath out of your lungs.
Have you watched Harry Potter?
It's Jeffrey.
So I approach at this point.
Me too.
Sir, could you possibly describe the nature of the creatures that you're having trouble with?
Well, let's see, there are some that walk, there's some that are shadows that fly in the night. We mostly keep them at bay. Mostly. We've lost far too many of our own.
What have you found works best against them?
Silver, the only thing we have.
Okay, so I try to have a conversation with him, trying to establish what is the nature of the creatures that they're fighting.
Okay.
Can I determine?
Knowledge religion?
I am a cleric.
Do you have
That
proficiency in it?
That is something I have proficiency in.
Hey.
Hey.
Knowledge, religion. So this is +5. So that's a 23.
Oh, how much?
23.
23. It sounds like you could be talking about zombies, maybe whites. The shadows are probably shadows. It's a form of incorporeal undead that can drain your vitality and life force
Okay.
from
What time
the
is
ethereal
it?
plane.
And silver is,
Afternoon.
in fact, the best.
As far as you know, silver has no particular use against these types of undead. You're pretty sure silver is good about vampires and werewolves.
That's what I was thinking, but why would they say silver particularly works?
Yeah,
Because
that does
that's
seem
what they
strange
have.
to you. You're like, well, it shouldn't. If it's working, I'm glad for you, but
Have vampire. have
silver inherently
Maybe
in and
it's
of
a
itself.
placebo effect. They think it works, so therefore they hit harder and better with it.
Yeah, it could be a religious thing. Could be. You know, faith and
Oh,
belief has done
that's
something.
another thing. Do you have any clerics?
Oh, we used to. Our cleric's gone missing.
When? How long has?
Shortly before all of this problem started, it was a man by the name of Managin, a cleric of Tamora. He used to run the temple over yonder, but one day he just poof, gone. And shortly thereafter, that's when the troubles began.
What is Tamora gotta?
Roll it, goddess.
Wait,
Oh,
think I
can.
that's a 13.
hold up.
It is the charms and such.
It's a 15.
15? Goddess of luck.
Aha! Because I have my bag of all the really god runes.
Really? Clank, 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 clank. This one!
This one!
I just shake my head.
Intelligence -1.
Yeah, by the way, my name's Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Yep, hello Tim.
Tim Multi.
Use your wisdom.
And I'm, I guess, an apprentice without a master, just trying to figure out blacksmithing while all the older men are away protecting the town.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bit of a bum leg, you see. I'm not fit for what they call fighting. So I do what I can here. I'm trying to work out the old foundry here, scrounge what I can, and try and make it work.
I glance at his leg. Is there any indication of what caused the injury?
Roll me a, is there medicine, or?
Yeah, there's
There's medicine.
Yep, that'd be a medicine check.
wisdom. Oh, I have +5 on
I
it.
need to figure out
Oh.
a way to make this
Based
Twelve.
based off his sight.
5
easier
is
for them.
17.
17. So the pixie looks over at his bent leg. It appears as if at some point in his youth, this leg was broken and set poorly, and now kind of jaunts at a bit of an angle. And it does, and it appears to be a bit stunted compared to his other leg.
Okay, let's break it again, realign it.
No, it's
That's
far
bad.
too late for that.
Yeah.
For that to happen.
Yeah.
Something like a restoration help.
You're looking more of a lop it off and regenerate
Dead.
would do it. That would do the trick.
Maybe like.
Restoration wouldn't.
What about the heal spell?
Does heal replace? Because literally, you would have to cut his leg off.
Yeah, heal does regenerate limbs.
Then he'll be fine. Yeah, go for it. Hey, come here, kid. Hold still.
This might hurt.
Chop. You. What is done?
But I don't think you can cast heal yet.
Okay. We
I
can
shall
check.
leave that.
Alright, so. Undead
I actually
come
have-
at
Well, if you need any horseshoes, I've been working on horseshoes lately. He holds up a, it appears to be a vaguely curved piece of pig iron. It's like, yeah, you could put this on a horse, I think. What do you think? What do you think? Is this good?
I say, kid, stick to nails.
Nails.
You're gonna lame a horse if you
Okay.
try to do that.
I mean,
You
I
need
can
a
do that. I
farrier.
got nails. I got nails.
You need a farrier to teach you how to make horseshoes.
farrier. Not with the boat. No. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, that's actually an interesting thing. Like farriers can do
Would
whatever
a
a
horse
blacksmith can
count
do.
as a
Uh-huh.
land
Blacksmiths
boat?
cannot do horseshoes and what farriers can do.
So I should be a farrier then.
No.
Are you still the blacksmith?
But they do more things, right?
Only if you have a farrier to train you, because otherwise you're gonna lame and kill horses.
Okay. Well.
Which your
Is
town
technically
can't
a
afford
horse
to.
a boat on land?
I mean, it's not a boat on land, so yeah, that makes sense.
I believe
Can I use my
we might be able
proficiency
to
on
help
horse?
you with your undead problem tonight.
Okay. Oh, cool. Thanks.
Should we wait until night?
Here's a horseshoe.
Yeah. I take the horseshoe.
Okay, you got a horseshoe.
I
It's cursed. Aw.
think we should check over the.
It's
Do we
cursed
see
of
this bit
horribleness.
over yonder?
No.
Or is that too far? That's too far away. Okay.
I
So-
examine the horseshoe for any riches.
Yeah, I would say the town has been holding its own. I think we should go hunt for the creatures and traces. Try and find traces of the creatures during the day
If we don't
when
find
they're
anything,
weaker.
we'll- Okay. That sounds like a good idea.
I ask.
Well, I mean, if you want, I could kind of show you where people are that you could talk to.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so he kind of leans over and points over there. Okay, that's the physician. It's Melinda. She lives over there. She's a bit mean though, so I wouldn't go bothering her unless she.
Ernest
have
the
to.
Rose.
Mayor. Let's see. Mayor Faust. He lives in the stone-looking one over there, the nice-looking one. with the curtains and the fancy. Anyway, that over there, that's Dolly McLee's place. That would be the Silver Eye Inn, and her three beautiful daughters. That's Jillian and the other two, her little sisters, and let's see, and then right over there, that would be Joanne and Benjamin Windles. That's that would be. I have the name written. Where'd it go?
Let's make up one.
No, I have it. Oh, that Melinda. That'd be Melinda Faust's sister. Got married. Those are the. I know thereabouts. I couldn't tell you about anybody else around the town. Like I said, most of the other working men are abed, waiting for their nightly duties to try and keep the undead at bay.
Right. So I think we should go hunt the undead.
Okay.
I can stay here.
Why?
Okay.
To try to help with things.
We're trying to help with things by going to
Your cleric of the light is getting very upset at how much undead are in this world.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
And I'm
I thought
happy that there's this undead now, so that I can use my sunblade.
And I would very much appreciate if you came with us because you're much better at tracking things down than I am.
I'm better at that than you were.
Just remove the
She's
clerics
a
from me.
druid and has a natural sense for when something is
I'm the
unnatural.
Okay, so what do y'all want to do next?
Well, I've put my vote.
I agree with Lenore.
I say we
Lenore.
search the fields and talk to the people who are ready to fight.
Is it okay if I spawn a thing of good berries?
Hey, you
Absolutely.
can cast good bears. So, tell me what you guys are
I
doing.
haven't do it yet.
I'm doing.
I go to the inn.
Okay, you're gonna go to the inn?
Yep.
Okay.
I
All
think we should
that up.
definitely look for the things.
Coming here, how do you open the doors? There's a set of double doors here.
Normally.
Backflip. Wait, no.
Do a backflip,
I
break the back
sleight
of
of
his neck,
hand
and
the
say,
the door hinges so fast that they just fall down and I enter.
No.
No.
So you carefully open the doors. And awaiting you, with a rag and a flagon and kind of cleaning off, a rather heavy-set woman with a bun of thick brown hair, kind of squints over at you, says, "Ah, newcomer. Well, welcome, welcome. Can I get you anything?"
I just want to
Need.
sign in for a room.
Oh, excellent. Yeah,
We don't need a
we
room.
have lodgings available.
You don't-
1 silver per night.
you don't-
Jeffrey,
I'm just,
Trey, we literally sleep in an adamantine tower. We do not need a room.
So they're whispering in his ear.
so I ask her if they have any food service.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, my daughters make wonderful dinner. I believe we have a duck for dinner today.
How much will that cost?
1 silver.
1 silver for all of
I'm
us.
starting to see a theme.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, per plate, of course.
Of course.
But it's worth it.
Is it?
Best food you'll find in this town.
Do we have any silver?
The only thing you'll find.
Yeah, you got time.
4, 5.
Yeah,
Is
a bunch of
Chrome in
silver.
here?
We have so much.
Yeah, he's just kind of been
6.
following along.
Okay,
Scumbling
I
around.
give her 6 silver and
What?
Please, come on in. Let's see, over here.
actually I ask everybody for a contribute to dinner.
No.
I mean,
You're
you already
one silver.
paid. You already paid.
Okay.
You have several thousand gold.
All right. So who's all coming in for dinner?
I want to go find the
I
things.
too wish
What
I
are you
could.
guys
It's the
doing?
afternoon. It's the afternoon. We can't waste. We're burning daylight. We're literally burning daylight.
Yeah.
I'm going with Lenore.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Solo mission. Ow!
I also go with Gunor.
I also go with.
Did we literally just pay for 6 plates of
She's gonna turn around with a place of food and be like,
I'm just standing there.
I walk over there, grab the plate.
Dad,
You get to go.
Things like this.
I'll bring this back.
Yeah, I'll bring these back.
She like shakes her right. You better.
I'll give her like 5
I give
silver as
everybody
like
a
a
plate.
payment for the plate.
I'm guessing the plates are each one silver.
Imagine.
She's like, yeah.
Okay, well, if y'all are proceeding to approaching the edge of town, there's a bit of a step up here, but you're in some rather wild
I set everybody's
grass.
down on the grass.
And then, where are y'all headed next?
So,
I checked this log.
Afi,
Traps.
can you find any sign of
I'm just checking for traps everywhere.
creatures coming in? It sounded like some of the creatures were like zombies that might be shuffling around.
Okay.
You want to use the trash set?
Tracks.
It would be survival.
Survival.
I want to check
That
over
one.
here. That's
I have a +5 in it.
You go ahead. As you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera
Hang on.
so we can see.
Cantrips.
Guidance.
Guidance, yeah. I cast guidance on that.
Which does what?
Add a D4.
I tell you what, Nathan, trade me places. Whoa.
Whoa.
Careful.
Oh my gosh, it's so loud.
Move. Like, you almost made this transition.
Is this better? Yeah, that works out. That looks pretty sharp. I'm happy.
I
Don't
got
bump it.
12.
+5.
5 equals
Jeffrey, don't bump it.
17.
You
Plus a
see
D4.
a lot of muddy.
Wait, I still have to do my plus 2 first.
Oh my gosh.
If only we had a bard.
Plus 2.
You should get
It's
a
a
bard.
19.
19.
You see a lot of muddy tracks, specifically coming out of this area here. It's kind of a natural thoroughfare. A lot of rough-hewn boots. It's basically stomped on the ground. It's full of mud. You don't appear to see anything non-humanoid.
Does it make a
Well,
trap?
zombies would be humanoid.
Does the
You see your footprints kind of go off. You know, one goes this way, one goes that way, one goes that way, one goes that way. Like they all kind of fan out from here.
So there's no one specific direction that they're coming from.
they're
No,
they're
like
all coming to here?
roll me insight check. Insight check.
All of us?
What is inside?
Wisdom.
Based
At
off of sight?
20.
No.
Wisdom.
It's just you trying to understand something like thinking.
22.
18.
22.
19
Did you
from
describe
a
how
nat
all of the
20.
men of fighting age
Nat 20.
protect the border of the town at night? So, from what she described, it sounds like this is where the men come out. They fan out, they
24.
form a perimeter, and they come back in at morning time.
24.
So these are all tracks of the men going out.
Correct.
Okay,
And then,
so we need to
coming
find-
home in the morning.
We need to find tracks headed towards.
Like woods or something.
Yeah, so let's go a little further. Let's find where the men
I
stop.
got a 24. Do I know?
I searched that pit over there for traps.
Yeah, that is consistent with what you're saying. As you move in, you're looking here in this tree. Whoop, goodbye.
I drowned.
Yeah, again. Roll me knowledge nature.
Anybody?
All of us?
Anybody who cares to.
19. 21.
11. Or no.
21?
25.
25? You see it.
I
You
got
see
it.
it.
I got a nat 20.
Very cool.
Wait, what were we rolling?
Nature.
Knowledge nature.
So that's 14.
You see it. The question is, do you understand what you're seeing? So you two realize that although this looks kind of mossy, it's actually a pretty thick bed of algae on the surface of a pond. So you can kind of tell by the edges here, there's some aquatic plants. You hear some bullfrog.
Guys.
I tell everybody that that's a pond.
That's a pond.
I fly over.
Let me see if I can find a flight stand. Should probably go.
And chuck a rock in.
Okay. It kind of flips into like a pocket between two rather thick algae blooms, and then disappears in the water. There's no real splash per se, as the plants on top are pretty thick.
as a goal if you can try and clear out the moss.
You can use like a
mean
stick
allergy?
to try and
Maybe a
Yeah.
fireball.
clear an area. Yeah, let's
Fireball
set the
it real
soaking
quick.
wet moss on fire. That'll
Yeah.
work really well.
So
Yeah.
I pick up a nearby.
I asked
phone.
Affy to check the edges of the pond to see if anything is maybe coming up from underneath.
I am better at checking.
Yeah, but Lexi's nature.
You're not.
She has track.
This is survival, not like search. Or...
Survival and I
You probably find me a
Yep, I
shorter.
do guidance on you
flex.
again. It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Literally, anytime I'm asking you to do something, I'm going to cast
Put
guidance on you.
things on it.
17
Top and bottom.
plus
Pull that out.
5. 17 plus 5 makes 22. Plus 1 equals 23. 23. What do I
23.
see?
Very carefully, you look along the edge.
I can
Has
fly.
something grabbed you? No.
I can
You see
fly.
what appears to be kind of clawy gouges on the bank here. It subsequently kind of like covered back up with algae and filth, but you see what appears to be old scars on the side of the thing where possibly something crawled up out of the watery depths
So I'm
onto the
clearing
shore.
By the way,
out-
Paul, did you hear that? Anytime I ask Affy to do something, I'm going to cast guidance on her.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Makes sense.
So
You
I-
hear it here?
I tell
I grab
everybody.
I can
I told them,
fallen branch
"There's these
of some
claw
sort
marks."
to
Okay.
start scooping the algae out of the
There's
way.
these claw marks, like something
Okay.
Something grabs you.
crawling up
Okay.
and
Are they in one place or are they all around?
You kind of screw it like, and then as you pass, you just kind of like float back.
Paul,
What?
are they in one place or are they all around? the pond?
All around.
That's what I
No,
said.
definitely. I'm imagining like it goes under this.
I
stick
see
and
exactly
can,
what
like, fold
he
it
said.
over.
Think like individual little rootlets. So like you can flip one, but there are like millions of these things. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
What would be a better?
Wouldn't they get tangled?
What's that called? Like on top of an aquarium that has just a little.
The front bit?
Yeah. What would you call those? I don't know. He's trying to stir them up with a stick. I'm like, okay, well you can do that, but they float
Well,
right
the
back.
roots would get tangled and you
Sure.
could eventually get a clearer area.
Yeah, a little bit.
But the water, if the water is muddy and murky anyways, it's not going to help.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
He's right.
But nothing is responding
Oh.
to the water, to the rock being thrown in or the water being disturbed.
Alright, so Luis, what are you doing now?
Shocking grass pit.
Maybe a
Electrify the water.
Yeah.
lightning
Open
bolt.
up the hell gate.
Let me. Let's drain it.
It drained the pond.
Actually.
Yeah, do that.
Actually. Well, okay, because I would have to dive into the bottom and to then activate it.
Well, if,
Well, that would
the
be
ring, if the ring is
Lot of
heavy
side.
enough,
Wait. Isn't it activated by like
a command.
a command word? So
Yeah.
if I just drop it in and then activate the command word, whether it's up or sideways, it's still gonna start slurping it in.
So if Lucas throws it down as hard as he can,
It's not a ranged weapon. You can't like. You can't. It's not a grenade. You can't be like, "Bring out, pa!"
Well,
Okay.
do I have to do something similar with the Darren's?
Like last time, you swam to the bottom of
Yeah.
the water and opened it on the bottom.
Yeah.
So
So
you'd have to do
I'd
something
have to do
similar
something
here.
similar.
or
Mage hand, yeah.
or
Wait.
or
Can't
you
activate a magical
swim
item
down,
with nature.
activate it, and then Demdor out of there.
Yeah, sure, swim down. No problem.
Yeah, and then Demdor if something happens.
Then I say, do
Wait,
not
Jeffrey.
sit down.
Wait, because
Not to mention, are you aware of the ecological ramifications of draining this?
Okay, so at this point, guys, we're fairly certain that
There's
something is crawling out of this pond.
Jeremy,
None of us
can
want
you-
to go into
Can you
it.
Misty
Right.
step into it, activate it, Misty step out?
Oh.
Stop.
I
Or
don't
rope
know,
trick,
can I?
or
No, rope trick goes up. Not down.
yeah.
I reverse rope trick.
Reverse rope trick. You pose them inside out. Oh.
Or I do just dive bomb in there, activate it, them door out.
Yeah. or
that's
I.
Guys, there's something in here.
Don't
Yep.
know what. We're pretty certain about that.
How long before
I
the sun sets?
choose.
I'll give it a couple hours.
I
But
choose
what's
to go
that-
over to the
that
blacksmith,
means
tell him
track
something's been crawling out of the.
Do you do that?
Why do you tell the blacksmith? Why not
Actually,
tell
no.
like the mayor or whatnot?
No.
But I feel like we should report
Can I
later after
recognize any of
we get
these
everything
tracks?
done. So,
Because it would go down to the bottom because it
Yes.
says on a solid surface. That's
Yes.
what I was wondering. Would it float on top, or could I make it go to the bottom?
What are you talking
It
about?
would automatically go to the
Wildfire.
bottom because it says a solid surface.
Yeah. What are you casting?
I'm considering wall of fire,
I can also.
I
do
too
one
have
of
wall of fire.
right?
Yes.
Wait, does it like you also have wall of fire?
And
I'm
I can
pretty
change
sure
that wall of fire to
Tom
lightning
doused a wall of
to a
fire.
wall of lightning and just
Zap the whole water.
absolutely.
Yeah. A lightning
That-
ball.
If you made stuff crawl out of the water, you're
God,
kind of
man.
screwed.
Lucas
Lucas will let you use the
Jeffrey,
whole water.
stop
You can
taunting
drain
Dad.
the whole thing.
Stop antagonizing.
We can just.
Stop, Jeffrey, stop.
No,
Stop,
we can
stop
just
using
go
wall
taunt.
of fire doesn't indicate any sort of dousing ability. It's a magic fire.
But
Okay.
then does it just evaporate the water, or is it
It would
like,
boil it.
It would
It
boil
would
it.
boil and
Like
electrocute.
Greek fire.
But electrocuting it sounds better. Like I can't do that.
Do both of them.
Want to do an electric ball?
Well, electric ball only lasts once, whereas a wall of fire
Cotton
has a duration of like a minute. So
Or-
that's just constantly pumping.
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Tie
Yeah.
Jeffrey to a rope and lower him in.
I'm going to Misty step out.
Okay, so here's a question: How
It's a big one.
susceptible to electric damage is undead? Are undead?
As opposed to fire.
Depends on the undead.
I mean,
Okay,
Off the
my,
top of your head.
My
undead that we have
sunblade has
heard described, the zombies,
The
shadows, etc.
Have no particular vulnerability or resistance to them.
Okay, so it would work just as well as.
What if it's like a
Anything
water-based undead?
I mean,
Anyways,
the
we can
water-
shelve that idea.
Or we could do it now.
Why
Oh,
should we
do
shelve
it.
the idea? Why not just do it?
Like right now.
I am pretty confident there are undead inside this pond.
Probably, yeah.
So let's take care of them.
Oh, the moss is giving them shelter from the sun.
Exactly.
Well, I
You don't know how
I'm
deep
gonna go.
He's Agent Orange.
wait, the portal can't be opened up in mid
I
air.
could cast Guardian Spirit on myself and like skim and fly over the top of the pond, and they would attack anything 15 feet below me
Okay.
Oh, wait.
with radiant damage.
Ah, radiant damage. Yes.
Do we have a 15 feet pole? Because we could see how deep the pond goes.
That's a
Oh
good point.
yes,
How
we do.
deep
We
is
do
the
have
pond?
the stationary pole thing.
We have the rod,
Yeah, we have the rod.
but we don't have an extending rod. We
Yeah.
can figure
What's
out
that,
how
Lexi?
deep it is.
Yeah, I have a potion of growth.
Lexi.
Jeffrey, Alexis is the one who is called.
I was wondering, do I recognize any of these tracks? Like, is it an animal or no?
It could be like a bird.
It doesn't look like any animal that you've seen. It's a bit too bony.
Okay.
Anyways, not all the
Yeah.
undead could be from the pond.
This is true, but this is the closest source
Yeah.
to the town. So by taking care of them now,
But-
it helps the town.
So, do we have anything
Can
that?
I ask
Can-
the horse? Oh, wait. So I have a potion of growth, and I have a spell that can grow people.
Okay.
If I were to grow you, then give you the potion of growth, how big would you be?
They don't stack.
They don't
Lexi,
stack.
question?
Okay.
Could I ask the horse to keep a lookout?
The horse is back in
You
town.
could.
You gonna fly back to town and ask the horse to?
Yes.
Oh, can you ask the horse if the horse knows where things are coming from, or what the
Yes.
things look like?
Yes.
And the birds. And the birds.
The birds are pigeons.
Okay.
They don't. All they say is
And feed. And me.
Alright, so you fly back to the horse.
The horse
Oh,
was the
hello,
answer all along.
The horse was attacking them from the inside. Bam, bam, bam.
Shush.
I asked the horse what's its name.
Red.
Red.
That's what my master calls me.
you seen do you know what the undead looks like?
Oh, they stable me at night. They don't leave me out here.
Okay. So he doesn't know.
Can you see any of it? Or no?
He kind of looks up with his eyes on either side of his head. Oh, I don't see anything.
No, when you're in the
No
sleep.
predators here.
No,
They
when-
lock him up to keep him safe.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay, I am looking for a long branch or something that I can try and gauge the depth of the pond.
There's a log over there.
There's a pretty
So,
big log.
You could like get that down. Me and Crumb.
I'm
working
thinking more
together.
like a sapling that's like thin that I can pick up because I can't pick up a huge log.
Red,
what's your wingspan?
Red, do you ever hear any like noises?
Yeah, sometimes. There's yelling and screaming and grunting, and but it sounds kind of scary at night. I'm glad to have me in a stable.
So grunting, does it sound human?
Sometimes. Yeah. Probably.
So
Anyway,
not
the horse
always?
isn't gonna.
Anyways, so can I find a sapling that is roughly 15 feet long?
I mean, knowledge nature.
Seriously.
Uh-huh.
Seriously.
Can I help? Like using my
Sure.
perception and whatnot.
Mom, cast guidance on yourself.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Yeah, I do that because I'm looking for something.
Sure.
So that's 10 plus 5 is 15. Actually, my nature isn't 5. What is my nature? It was something else that was 5. My knowledge of nature. Oh, it is 5 because it. Wait, no. 1. I need to figure out a way to make this bigger so that.
11.
13.
14. I have a 14.
You found a 3-foot sapling, and you found a 6-foot sapling.
6 foot.
Oh,
What
I
about
think
me?
knowledge nature is a weird thing to say.
Okay, well, survival then.
Okay, I rummaged through the
You find a
forest.
3-foot sapling
Is
and a
this-
6-foot
Survival
sapling.
is plus
Perception.
5, so that's a 17.
3-foot sapling, 6-foot sapling.
There are no longer saplings.
Have you ever seen a 15-foot sapling before?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
I remember when we went to the park.
Okay, I'm thinking like something yay big around
There's
and
a
long.
There to there. Right.
Okay,
There's
A
no-
tree makes
I
branches.
use sleight
like
of
that.
hand.
Oh, so let's cut off one of the branches.
Sleight of hand.
there's a log
I
over
steal a tree's branch. That's
It doesn't
15
work
feet
like
long.
that. Yeah, you failed.
there. There's
No, that's a 19.
You can find a 10-foot branch from one of these dead trees.
there's a
Yeah.
log over there. We could like.
We're not
pick
using
that
log.
up.
Okay, well you
Cronin
do
goes
the
over there
log.
with you. He's just like, oh, this is dumb. So
I
between the two
saw
of you.
that, and I say,
Well, the
Black.
thing is you drop it in sideways, you don't get a depth.
Wait, hold on.
Cronin looks like, oh.
Wait.
But, I mean, but it's in there now, so you're welcome.
Wait, but now have
Yeah,
Wait, hold
it's,
on.
it's not a bit of an angle.
Can I use?
It does not look like it just dropped straight down. It does look like it's resting.
So you
Okay,
You
so
use
have
trigonometry
Lenore
Yeah,
and
yeah, I was about to
the
say.
bolt
I
fly
can use
in.
some
You want your
trigonometry.
I'm not going into the pond.
We find the angle
if you
of
have
the
to
same
sacred
branch,
angels,
and then the
yeah.
hypot, and then the
pretty
hypotenuse
much
there.
won't be able to attack you. So you
About
they can still
about
attack me. They just
about
get attacked back.
7.
yeah.
7 what?
So,
Have Lenore and the bolt
what are
just.
my spirit animals?
What?
My spirit animals.
What spirit animals?
Oh, put a water elemental in there and just tell it to start splashing around.
Just that blender or
oh wait, yeah, it doesn't.
So, yeah.
Wouldn't a water elemental have a? I don't think it has a measuring.
It does what I say.
Alright, so what are we doing now?
Wait, have the gigantic
no
elemental
log
drink
in the
the
pond.
water.
Okay.
Have
Mission
the bolt
accomplished.
and Lenore
can do
fly it.
We level
Oh,
up.
that is true. That is true. Me and
What
Mom
can I do?
can
What?
leverage the
And Lexi.
log.
What can I
We
do?
can leverage the log to see how to like flying.
Okay, you're gonna try and
it
tip
doesn't
it
matter.
up.
If it's on the ground, like he said, if it's not going deeper than that, we can figure out roughly how long it is.
It's not
How long
particularly
is the
deep.
log?
Not that long.
So approximately how deep is the pond then, based on our
calculations?
From where it's zipping in right there, you probably guess around 7 feet.
Okay, so mom's
At that point, like from the tip of this thing down, looks to be about 7 feet. It's kind of about that angle.
Just do like a lightning ball and a sleeve.
How many spells of this can I do?
Looks like the number is 3.
So
Oh wait. Can I mage hand down to the center and see how far away that is?
You don't have line of sight or effect. I mean, let me think about that again. So you cast a mage hand, your 5 pound of telekinesis goes downward. How far can you push your mage hand?
30 feet.
30 feet.
I'll also use my mage hand to help.
Alright, yeah, it'll bottom out before 10 feet.
It'll bottom out before 10 feet. Okay, so yeah, you can at like the center.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, you can fly over with your 15.
Who says the center is the deepest part?
Exactly.
Well, then can I just like fly around with my mage hand
I'll also
to
do
find the
that.
deepest?
You can. I'm not telling you can't.
Okay, so then I do that. And
wait.
after
What's
some
The reality is it's actually 15 feet and your mage hand is booping the heads of all of the zombies.
All of All of the gargantuan zombies, their effects.
I mean, if they're each 6 feet, it's
Duck,
7
duck,
plus
duck.
6.
Gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
It's like an ocean.
Wait, can you tell if something has been damaged from your?
Yeah, it turns out this is actually a nostril of a ancient green dragon. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, a dragon, you said?
No, Tom.
So I am fairly certain that there are.
Lexi, what do you want?
I could do what he said and do an elemental to see.
Okay, you could. Tell me what you do.
Do you think that is a good idea? I tell him.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, because we've just already established with the mage hand that.
Croman says, I think I see another log over there.
Yeah, let's put that one in.
Let's go get it. Alright,
No, 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 no.
No, just
Croman.
throw them in. Just throw them in. They'll sink.
It's a big.
This one appears to be much less, it's in a more advanced state of decay. So we try and pick it up and it like crumbles apart in our hands. Dull.
We could kick it in.
We can kick in pieces of it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, we start kicking pieces of rotten log into the lake. We're so bored.
Before it gets to the lake, it's just
It
dust.
tells a dex throw. They shed a dim light in a 10-foot.
That's an amazing idea.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do fairy fire.
So the thing is, like I said, the all of the frogwort on top is going to block.
Doesn't matter. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So if the pond starts glowing, we'll
I need to
know.
find where are my shiny rocks?
But any object.
What is the save on that spell?
There might be
It's
sticks.
a dex save.
What do you see?
Alexis's DC, assuming that her character sheet
Hit.
is
I
correct,
believe it's 16.
is a 16.
16.
Dad's
Alright.
about to pull out all of his d20s. Yep.
That's how we know. But
Not in game.
Alright, where are you dropping your cube? Oh, let me get my template out. So you can
It's as big as the town. That's what the key
This
is.
is a.
25.
What level spell is this?
second.
First level evocation.
Dang it.
Ah.
I dumbed it.
See, that's the thing. Like, I didn't want to waste like a second or third level spell on trying to figure out if there even is anything in there.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys got like 5th level spells now. What are you being so stingy for? Alright, 20-foot cube.
I'm doing the pond.
Alright, Lexi, here you go. Place it where you're casting your fairy fire.
Where the monsters are.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
So,
And like the top of your cube could be just under all of the algae.
oh yeah.
Oh, you leave that there. That's there. Hurry up,
You
you
can,
have,
you
you
can
have
put
6
it
seconds.
over the thing. You can put it over the log. That's fine.
Right here?
But just say that it's under the algae.
There you go.
So a total of 16 squares here.
Use about to roll 16d20.
16. Nope, I'm gonna roll a 4d4.
And that's whatever number comes up is how many succeeded.
No, that's when you're in that square.
Fail.
That or all the fish are gonna start glowing.
No, there are no fish in that lake.
It's a pond.
In that pond.
Fail.
Jeff.
By the way, I chose violet.
They're glowing purple.
Okay.
Try to find violet.
Sure. Do that.
Or bright pink. Bright pink?
You see vaguely you see 3 glowing spots in the deep morass. Barely visible through the,
Humanoid shapes?
you can't tell. There's a glow.
Yeah, just nuke it.
Ta-da!
Wow, cool magic trick.
Now I can see!
Now use that 20 more times.
Yeah, I could. If I want.
Actually, you could summon fairies and have it 8 more times.
Fairies get fairy fire?
Yep.
Can I repeatedly cast Firebolt at the glowing lights?
Is that your
It's
cantrip?
a
You can, it's just gonna be burning up frog bit. It's gonna impact on the surface.
Oh,
It's gonna impact on the surface.
send the missile thing.
Magic missile?
Magic
You
missile.
can't, you have to have a target for magic missile.
If we can see the glowing, he has a target.
Yep.
You can't target the, I attack the darkness. No, you can't target the
No, I'm attacking the lightness.
Square, you have to have a target.
Mm.
You can't attack a wall with magic missile.
Well, if an
Okay,
invisible
fireball
creature is glowing with
away.
fairy fire, wouldn't that be a target?
You're not invisible.
All you're seeing is a vague glow underneath
I
the
see.
algae.
Just cast a lightning ball.
I'm not casting.
Just cast a lightning ball.
Wait, don't you have like the ice storm spell?
Or
Dude.
cast your gigantic
You could like change that.
I'm gonna do that ice.
8d6.
So you're saying that even though we can see these glowing things, we cannot target them?
You can see a glow coming from beneath, but you can't actually see the outlines of whatever creatures may or may not be
Okay.
underneath.
It's not a pole.
So we cannot
Well,
target
it
them
is an
specifically.
outline.
Correct.
It is an outline.
But it
It should
there's a
be-
glow here, there's a glow here, and there's a glow there. You know, extrapolate from that information what you will.
Okay, so do we want a spirit guardian and I strafe over
Yeah.
the pond?
That sounds like a
Probably.
great idea.
Okay.
Oh, Mommy,
So that's-
should I-
Wait, don't they also get
Preparedness.
bonus damage when they leave?
No, I don't think so.
Or is that something else?
I think that's something else. Just
Alright, so what kind of save is that?
wisdom.
Not.
What does it say? Come on.
It's wisdom.
Okay, when a creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage, 3d8 necrotic damage if I'm evil, but it's radiant.
Do you get a bonus on that? Because
Successful save, creature does
like
not
that.
take much damage. I don't think so.
Guardian demon. Wait.
No,
wait.
light cleric adds my wisdom modifier to the cleric cantrip.
Dad.
What?
Isn't
So Word of Radiance is 2d6 plus 5.
Isn't
Nice.
Isn't Darren's Instant Fortress arranged?
You
You're
you
not
set it down
first
and it
one.
expands. It's not a grenade.
What if I set it right next to where all the glowing things are? Activate it.
What are
And
you
then-
setting it on?
Anyway,
He could
so
float it on a little piece of wood out into the middle of the pond.
Bing.
Activate it.
little boat,
Shoot.
little toy boat.
Squish. Wait, can we do that?
What is
Wait,
You tell me what you're
No,
doing.
no,
I will let you
I
know
think we
what
should
happens.
do that.
Okay, so I already said what I'm doing.
I know, but
Okay,
this costs
So you
no.
cast Spirit Guardians.
There is no indicated additional.
How long does it last?
It
Right,
lasts up to
Concentration.
10 minutes. It is a concentration spell.
Okay. How many minutes are you going to spend strafing the pond?
We could just do.
All 10 of them.
Well,
And then
my-
if I
are my
save, do I take
Spirit
half?
Guardians attacking? Yes, if you save, you take half.
Great. So
And I'm not just strafing where I see the glowing.
Yeah.
I'm going all over.
I bet you are. All right. So as you do that, wink out, strafe a bit more. Wink out, strafe a bit more. Wink out, strafe a bit more. You gonna do the full 10 minutes? You are UV treating this this pond.
Did you get the full value out of the spell?
For sure.
How long does it take for all of the things to wink out?
I'm gonna say 7 rounds.
7 rounds, so that's.
A bit less than a minute.
But they were all very much in the middle, so a lot of your passes covered that area.
Yeah,
So
I'd say I do a good minute and a half, and then say, okay, let's move on.
okay, you do it for a minute and a half, and yeah, nothing appears to float up to the surface. But
Not double dead. Double undead.
destroy it. It's a proper term for a.
Radiant damage, mind you, because I'm dead.
So they would take double damage.
You see some
I
flat.
say a prayer of consecration over the pond.
Like you all see a
I
bunch
don't
of.
actually do a ritual of consecration because that takes like
So
You see various like spirits of the departed dwarven dead, like oh dive, like dives into the
I
water,
can imagine-
drops an elbow,
I-
swims back up,
I
elbow,
I
boom,
imagine-
splash
I
in, cannonball.
I imagine just a
Are they
bunch of
wearing swim trunks?
yeah, a bunch of hairy dwarves in
Oh,
speedos
they're
and swim
wearing
caps
the
and like
glorious-
little rubber goggles, like.
Do they have
Rubber ducky floaties.
do they have chin things too for their beards?
I think one
No,
of them
they are
does.
all in glorious moldy
Appropriate
dwarven
attire.
war plate as they are diving into the water. Some of them have hammers, some have axes, some have mauls.
I'm gonna say.
By the way, they're all having a
I'm
blast
gonna say
diving into the water.
One guy came prepared.
And just
One
tear
guy
it up.
came prepared.
Alright.
You do see one spirit that kind of floats above the water, really nervous like. He sees everybody else diving and he's like, oh, they got this. I
I
don't
got
got
you here.
I'm also here.
Yeah.
Flying monsters. Don't need to go in that water, no sorry. No need for that.
Alright.
Just fine with attacking. I'm dead. Monster.
Alright, you microwave the pond. Good job.
Alright, let's move up.
Nice.
Alright, what are you moving on to?
Oh wait,
That's the bomb.
detect magic.
I
Detect magic.
Are you casting Detect Magic?
I don't have detect magic.
Oh, great. Moving on.
Detect
Nice.
magic though. Mom and Esther, too.
what magic would mom need to detect?
Would undead
Necromancy.
detect death's magic? Yeah. It wouldn't help.
I mean, unless they were like animated by a spell.
Yeah, but
That was like a
otherwise-
duration spell. Not like raise dead. Or not raise dead, but what am I thinking of? Create undead? Because that's an instantaneous effect that's permanent. So they don't emit, they don't.
Detect his magic.
But if it's a spell like summon undead that has a limited duration that will run out, then yeah.
Right, but something where it looks like they're crawling out of the pond and hiding from the light. That to me does not sound.
Okay, but
Yeah.
the cleric of their village also left?
Or was deliberately taken out.
Yeah.
You know the symbol of what
So out of date, how many did I-
knew, right?
How many were down there?
No.
Say one of its prayers
We're still in game.
outside.
Ah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
Gwenor just shouts.
probably
into the
at
distance.
the
So how many
temple
you
and we
go?
get there. Probably at the
Bing,
temple.
bing, bing. XP.
Wait, so you did technically just wait.
Yeah,
His
no,
mom-
you were getting full XP from all of the monsters that you.
So you better be
Slain.
counting. And I did that by myself.
Yeah,
I'll share.
That was all.
Hey, it was a good
Hey,
effort.
me and Carmen put a log.
We put a
in
log,
there.
like
It was a
Oh,
heavy
half.
log.
a bunch of logs.
I think Affy
And
I should
Lexi's
get all the XP.
fairy fire.
Affy and I should
Alright,
get
so
all the
so what are we doing now?
Moving
Okay, so
on.
if you want to
Move on.
EXP,
Moving on where?
lightning ball.
Alexis! We need your tracking.
Okay.
Let's start.
I'll do it.
Alright, so what are you gonna do now?
Track.
Track what?
Want to make tracking?
Great
So
question.
we're moving past the pond, and we're looking for additional tracks for any other undead, because I don't
Yell at me
trust.
when I tell us.
I don't trust that these undead were all that was. Because I suspect that the cleric was deliberately removed, and if that's the case, unintelligent undead hiding at the bottom of a pond are not going to be the ones to have done the removal.
That's the greatest threat.
What if they turned to cleric?
Well, Mom, is your concentration?
Clerics do
is
have
your,
turn undead.
Is your guardian angel thing still going?
I actually have like extra special turn undead. As a light cleric, I have something called Radiance of the Dawn. Dispel magical darkness for 30 feet, 2d10 plus my level in radiant damage to hostiles. Con save.
Am I tracking? Finger one.
Is your choice
Mom,
like
Alright, let us
Do you still have
Jeffrey,
your
moving your track.
guardian angel open?
I will have it until your father says 10 minutes have passed.
Sure. So it is still up. Billy, you said you spent about a minute and a half. Alright, here we go.
Let's see what I can see.
You could say I take 10.
Can I do that again?
You can say I take 10, which basically means you're looking at the ground carefully, but not like with a fine-tooth comb. You get a bonus of plus, what was it?
Plus 5.
Plus 5. So you get a 15, and anytime you think you see something more interesting, that's when you can
Okay.
cast guidance on yourself and look at it closer and roll.
So 15.
Are you allowing to
Can I do
take
that again?
the taking 10?
Can I do that
I'd rather she roll.
Okay.
Can I roll again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm rolling it again. 14 plus 5, which equals 19.
And she has guidance, so she's casting it on herself now?
And it doesn't pass that on me.
No, I'm not, because it's a concentration spell,
And it
and I
doesn't
can
stack.
only do 1.
4.
Woohoo!
So 19 plus 4, so that's 23.
Okay. Coming around here, you find a rather strange bit of a divot between two natural rock formations. There, with your incredibly detailed track check, you find what appear to be small, like light-sized human barefoot footprints leading off into what appears to be a bit of shrubbery near the edge of a cliff.
A shrubbery human? Do they look like children's footprints?
So she will say, definitely not fairy. Way too big to be fairy. They're probably people feet.
I'm saying everything that you're saying to me.
Sure.
Especially the part where you said with my incredible track.
So if you want, so ask Affy to explain the difference between adult human feet and children's female feet.
Hey, Abby?
Yeah.
Are you wearing shoes right now?
Mhm.
Alright. Hold your foot up next to one of these tracks, one of these prints.
It's too big to be carried.
How does it compare to her foot?
Her foot fits comfortably inside it.
And
Are you the biggest fairy there is?
no.
I mean, no.
No, but
So there could be a fairy with bigger feet.
there could be, but very unlikely.
If you're a king, that's huge.
Okay.
It's probably not.
Is there any? I'm gonna roll. Would it be knowledge nature to see if I know of any creature that has?
It's not going to be a creature with human feet.
That would be a no.
It's definitely too slender to be a dwarf print. You know that much.
Maybe like a kid's foot, maybe.
Alright, well let's find it and see where it goes, because
You're
this is
gonna follow the
definitely
tracks?
odd.
We have to be really careful.
Alright, roll me another track check or survival check to try and follow these tracks.
You cast guidance on yourself. 16?
16 plus 5,
Okay.
21
The
plus guidance.
the footsteps appear
Wait.
to. Okay, you got it. You got don't. The
Oh
footsteps. The footsteps terminate in a bush, directly, like right up into the bush. And the footprints go in. By the way, these are a pair of footprints, so footprints in, footprints out.
Oh, okay.
But they appear to terminate at the shrub.
Like me, a shrubbery.
We look in the bush.
You can, if you want to. Tell me.
Please look in the bush.
Why am I looking in the bush?
I'll look in the bush.
There, Sean.
No, I'll look in the bush.
No, I'll look in the bush.
Okay, I will look in the bush. No, you're too tiny.
Actually, that makes sense. Trey, go look in the bush.
Yay. I'm looking in the bush.
Are you searching for traps, or what are you
I'm
doing?
searching for traps.
Alright, search for traps.
Okay, searching.
Okay.
Meaning, if I see anything else, I will say something.
Great. Okay, roll your search.
Closest I can. 14 plus 16, 30.
Alright, this bush is not alive. This is a deceased bush.
That would be a knowledge nature.
That would be knowledge nature.
Anyways, okay, so it's a deceased bush. Does he find any traps?
No traps in it, but like you actually can pick it up and move it.
I pick it up and throw it into the lake.
Can I take a look at
No,
the
I
bush?
don't. I don't.
Like to see how-
You pick it up and drag it out of the way, and you see what appears to be a dark cave with a partially desiccated corpse, a book of dark magic, 2 pylons dripping red with blood, and a basket of gore.
Is Mom's guardian angel attacking it?
No, I don't know if you can see that one on the camera, but yeah, one. I'm gonna come in for the free hanging it.
There's a book of darkness. I will pick up the book of darkness. How about
No, you
without-
will not.
Without touching it?
I take the book of darkness.
Why not?
Nat 20! 36, I take the book of darkness.
No, you do not!
So everybody like charges into it. Ooh, I got it. Lexi, out of the way. Lexi.
Since I actually rolled for it. With sleight of hand, I got a
Jeffrey,
36.
So it
Jeffrey.
looks like
I
It's
flash
revealed.
a light before they can grab it. Like, I flash a light them.
I got
blind them.
I got a 36. I'm still
they both be like, ooh, pretty. And they both dive to go
No,
grab it.
I'm not diving. I'm like, oh, I want to go grab
No.
the book. And Jeffrey's like, 36, I'm gonna grab the book.
Yeah, so Zabolt is like looking for a bag or a cloth he can like
Yeah.
scoop it up with,
Yeah.
and
The sorcerer.
while the
Hey,
sorcerer is doing this,
Hey,
Trey
never
speaking of
said
it, I need a player's
once
handbook.
for
Yeah.
me.
A number of interesting things are happening.
Dad,
Yeah.
hold on. Does Trey lead my
Why?
play? Does Trey lead
You
my
guys there are dumb. That's
Hey,
why.
Dad,
Does
No,
Trey
I'm
leave
not
my
next to
attack of
you.
opportunity range?
No, I'm not next to you. I am outside of the cave.
Why?
Because if he does, that would make sense.
Yeah, that. He's me
Dad. Did Trey leave my threatened area?
Nope.
Aw.
If I did, he would have thrown me into a lake.
So his cutting action is disengage, and then he
He continues to go after him.
Exactly.
Jeffrey. Duh. So it's not.
You know, one of these times we should just let him.
Yeah, maybe this is the time. It is the time.
Can you roll higher than a 36 to stop him?
No,
You can't.
this
So
is the time.
this is the time.
Yep.
We don't stop you.
If Jeffrey gets downed,
Don't
So
rest.
they're both going for it, so this is gonna be.
I'm not both. I
No,
wasn't going
the
for
bolt
it.
said that he was
I was
looking
go-
for
I wanted to
something
get
like a
the
bag
book.
or a cloth or something
I take
to
off my.
grab it with because he wasn't dumb enough to touch it.
I take off my cloak of many fashions.
And that's not what you said.
No, you said 36. I'm grabbing the book. That is what you.
You say I grabbed the book. You
Without
never.
touching it. Everyone was like, "Oh, touching it." I was saying I grabbed the book without touching it. But
Okay,
I
well then I
interrupted
used
you.
my cloak to pick up the book.
You didn't say that.
You didn't.
You
Okay.
very
You
much
said
did.
sleight of hand, which means specifically you are using your hands.
Sleight of hand, 36 to grab the book.
Let's
to
go.
open this. The cursed book of the
So we're
cursed.
gonna let So you know what, Jeffrey? We're gonna let you. We
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
stop you this
We
time.
can't stop you.
Okay. Guess I have
However,
no
we can kill you afterwards.
Okay.
If you get
so,
possessed-
as the two of you
No,
reach in for the book,
Paul, we've
um,
already established that Zabolt didn't actually manage to do that.
a massive thunderous explosion knocks you both backwards off your
Well,
feet. Roll
dexterity.
me
Well, you
dexterity
because
saving
you were
throws.
standing there. This is a ranged thing.
Well, if that's the case,
On
then Nathan
success-
should also be, since he's the one who tossed the shrubbery aside.
No, that was Trey.
Trey, that was Jeffrey.
Dex.
Jeffrey did.
Dex.
Dex saving throw.
Both of you dexterity saving throws.
Wait, I'm sorry. The rogue rolled and
16.
That's not enough.
That's
Oh, I
not
definitely didn't
good.
get enough.
roll
I
in that
still
20.
take half.
My dad. Oh wait, I got 17.
Both of you take 35 points of damage.
What's
That's-
half of that?
What's half of 35, Gavin?
Practicing math. Yeah.
17.
Are they
Take 17 points
Are
of
they
thunder.
Actually, it
projectiles
would be
by any
18 because
chance?
it's rounded up.
Are they projectiles by
I
any
don't think it's
chance?
rounded up.
Why do
Is
you?
it?
No,
I don't think
I
so.
always thought it was rounded
I
up.
think it's rounded down.
Okay.
Yeah, round down. Yeah, both of you are knocked backwards as literally a massive cacophony
Actually, wait, can I see it?
explosion.
Can I see it happening before it explodes?
No.
No.
Jeffrey,
Just,
that only
Yeah, it's just
works
one
time.
if someone
Can I use
else
a pencil?
attacks you.
You do actually roll me a perception check.
Just them?
Everybody can.
I have advantage.
No.
Oh, good, because I just rolled a 1.
Hey.
Oh, that's not that much
I
better.
have plus
14.
I have plus
26.
8.
Can I?
13.
Can
No.
I use your
8 plus 8, 16.
What'd you get?
Can I use
26.
your
26.
Jeffrey, just
You
grab
see
a
it.
pencil.
Who else? What did you get?
14.
14?
13.
13?
16.
16?
16.
16? And Crumman. Probably be laughing at this. He didn't say it. So you're the only one who saw it. Give me knowledge arcana.
Oh boy.
The fighter.
14.
14. You see what appears to be a shimmering glyph glow briefly as the thunder wave of energy knocks both of them backwards.
Oh, so the cave's protections stopped Trey from grabbing the evil.
Yeah! They did.
Wow. Okay.
That's.
No matter how hard I try to grab something, something always stops me.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm sad.
Be
You
you
good.
don't know the
And
exact
I
spell,
look at you, Trey, and
Jeffrey.
I go,
but there appears to be
You
some
mean
form
you
of
didn't
glyph
find
warding
that
this
trap?
this cave.
So I will say, wow.
So Jeffrey didn't
y'all-
find the trap.
Trey did not find the trap.
I
Trey
rolled
did
a nat 20.
on
To
the
grab
On the
To grab the book.
I would have been able to see through the bush.
No, you were
No.
investigating the bush.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah,
Okay.
I invented.
So here we are.
Dad, I will say something.
Uh,
Wow, y'all are both like that.
they appear to both be bleeding from their ears. The sound
Jeffrey.
of this reverberating across the countryside. So
No,
Are we
don't
bleeding
pencil.
out of our ears?
I look at Trey and I go, great, now they know we're here. Alright, are you gonna heal anybody?
I am hurting. I'm at 20. Go sorcerer help.
Okay. So, we all doing now?
Hurting.
Anybody else want to grab the curse book? I mean, the perfectly fine.
I throw a
Happy
rock.
I could toss it. I'll shoot it
No,
with the
you
arrow.
don't.
No,
I
shoot
don't
an
need
arrow.
it going off again.
I step back
Who's it
and throw
gonna
a rock
attack?
at where the curse book is.
You throw a rock at the curse book.
Yep.
Alright, roll your attack.
Oh no.
You throw it at the north.
I'm healing.
Lexi,
Yeah? I didn't do anything.
yes, you did.
Are
You
you
know
gonna roll it?
Does a 19 hit?
You hit the book square and knock it over. Hey, halfling rock throwers. What are you gonna do?
Is the book more than 5 pounds?
Do I see any game?
5 pounds. No, it's not more than 5 pounds.
I made Shane to
Hey,
grab the
Appy.
book.
Appy, can you hear
I step back.
Trey?
You mage hand the book. Sure. You pick it up off the ground and begin floating. Dueling mage hand.
I use
I,
my mage hand.
Alright, so you now have the book floating in midair. with your mage hands.
I take some cloth and then I drop the book in it, wrap it around.
I back up.
Okay,
Tighten it
make
around.
me a
The bolts
wisdom saving
take-
throw.
Actually, hang
Oh,
on.
I'm bad at wisdom. My wisdom is -1. Thank you.
Touch it.
Yeah, you didn't touch it.
20.
Doesn't matter. Make
20
me a wisdom
points
saving throw.
of
Yay.
healing to you.
I'm out 40.
So,
Alright,
that is a D10.
wisdom
That is a D8.
saving
There's
throw.
another D8. Okay, what's the D8 for which?
Nat 20, 23.
For
Nice.
cure wound.
Okay.
Beholder appears.
Seven plus 4.
Nathan, use Luckstone so that Lucas will fail.
7
No.
plus 4
No.
equals 11.
Okay, so then we
Nat
add
20's right there, Dad.
your
Alright,
spellcasting ability modifier, so that's plus.
as the book floats within 10 feet of you, it lashes out with dark necromantic power.
Trey, 16 points of healing. Wait, what are we doing?
He's floating the book towards himself. When it gets within 10 feet of him, it lashes out with dark necromantic power.
Yeah, but I rolled a nat
But the
20.
Dragonborn grits his teeth and bolsters himself against the necromantic effect and resists the bestow curse that was going to make him do funny dumb.
Well, to spell
Now he
magic
does.
or wait, that's a
You
restoration.
can count. Yeah.
Wait,
You
but
got
if
ways
it
around
goes within 10 feet of anyone else, it'll do the same thing. Or is it just reflexive to me?
It is, well, I don't know. You saw the,
Let's find out.
you saw the spell. Go ahead and give me knowledge arcana.
Okay, can we all roll this to try and figure out what's going on?
Sure.
No, you
Or
blinked.
what's the best way to destroy
Yeah,
it? Cast,
know what
cast guidance.
You're like, it's a...
It's a bird blade.
Casting guidance on you.
Too late.
6.
Too
No,
late.
you can't guidance reactively.
How about Affy? Can she guidance herself to try and figure out what's
She
going
already
on?
had guidance up, so try right now. So knowledge, what is your knowledge arcana?
Did you? She hasn't rolled it yet.
Okay.
I was talking about you guys.
Plus.
So write your name.
Mine was a
19.
no.
19? Yeah, you can write it. There appears to be some sort of glyph of wording.
Plus
Affixed to the book.
Well, no, we're talking about the book itself. Like, what's going on with the book?
12 plus 2 is 14 plus guidance, which is 15.
Looks like somebody cast a spell on it. Glyph of wording.
The book itself.
It's like a third level.
Do we all know that?
The book itself.
It's
Yes.
The glyph.
There was a glyph on the entrance to the cave and a glyph on the book.
Okay.
The glyph on the cave was a 5d8 like
Okay. So do the
sign or
are the
thunder
glyphs
damage.
a one-time thing?
Okay, so we're good
So
now.
once they're spent, they're
Yeah.
done. Unless there's
Don't
more,
worry, guys.
Unless there's more glyphs.
Every
Hey
page,
Trey,
Shady.
can you look?
Every
I
page.
check it. I check it for traps. I check the book for
No,
traps.
now you do.
Just spell magic.
It's too late. The trap already hit me.
There may be
There
more.
might be more.
Cops.
Not one.
That was it.
Natural
Yeah.
one. You
It was like
detect
this.
no additional traps on the book.
That was cocked! And he saw the one side of it.
You detect no additional traps on the book.
Womp womp.
Another one.
Womp womp. 19.
No,
Or 16.
16. You detect no additional traps on the book.
Plus 16.
You detect no additional traps on the book. It is haunted though.
Okay. Do you have detect magic?
You
I do, but it's a concentration spell. You know what? We need it though.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hey,
I'm
can I use mage
Does
hand to
Abby have
it?
detect magic?
that was about to look.
Dad.
That's magic.
Dad, can I constantly use mage hand to hold it up, open it, and like flip through the pages?
I can detect poison and disease.
Can I start reading the book?
What?
Can I start reading the book?
So detect
Don't.
So like figure out what
I use
it,
my
what it
mage
basically
hand and
is.
keep the book closed.
detect poison.
I flip it away, turn the page. If nothing explodes out, then I turn it back to me.
Roll me. Oh wow, this is a crazy check.
Okay.
It's a D20.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what did you say you do?
And, oh wow, this is crazy check. 18 plus. Oh wow.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 21.
21. You have seen tomes like this before, back at the barony.
Ooh.
Like
I steal
similar
it.
binding, similar script.
I steal it.
You smell it. This is a barony book.
From our barony?
I steal
So
it.
some of our
As you read some of the words, it is a handwritten treatise on the summoning and controlling of the undead.
so
The vampires that got away.
got wait. So is that the corpse then? The corpse that had the book?
The corpse didn't have the book. The corpse was materials.
Oh.
I
Wait,
steal the book.
materials.
Material spell components.
Oh, let's collect some of that.
29 for stealing the book.
It's in the air.
I use my mage hand. I use my mage hand.
So there's nothing
I use my
actually
mage hand.
coming from the book. It's just this was his or whoever's
Well,
spot to cast things.
it's now in the backpack.
Okay.
I have
Backpack
a
of
Okay,
Harper's
now
hand.
can my sleight of hand come into action?
Why do you want to take it? So you can put it in the backpack instead of me?
I have an
Because
extra
this is where all this
Yeah.
stuff is going.
Yeah, we have the extra dimensional backpack on my back.
Yeah. It's going on. It's going in the backpack anyways.
Great.
You want to steal it just to put it in the backpack?
No, I want to put it in my own
Okay, well
backpack.
let's continue looking.
All right.
All right.
Because whenever I
What
try
are
to
you
do
looking for now?
something-
As you look up the hillside, you see what appears to be the dark outline of what used to be a former silver mine looming above. It is starting to get dark.
Oh, that's not a problem for my glowing self.
How about we return to the village?
I'm very glowy.
Nope.
Nope. We found something. We're exploring. I'm very glowy, so light isn't a problem.
Dad wants us to stay at the cave. We should go over to the lake.
I don't say the
and
caves. I don't want to do anything.
We could investigate the
He's
cave.
just
We should
innocent
go to the
bystander.
cave before
What cave?
nighttime
Before
arrives.
The
We should
cave.
go to
This
the
cave right here.
Yeah, that cave right
We
there.
should go to the lake before nighttime arrives.
You can see the back of the cave. It's not deep.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the lake. I accidentally said too.
Okay.
Alright. Bane, do you want to venture forth first? With
I
your
mean, if it's
I
about
venture
to
forth.
22
night-
armor.
if
I
it's
go
about to hit
in.
nighttime, we should probably.
I go
I
in.
mean,
Defend
I
the
don't think
villagers.
so
I
because
go in.
Mom's guardian angel is still up. It hasn't been 10 minutes.
I go
We
in.
still have like several hours
I go in
before night.
Go in what?
the
The
cave.
cave? Why do you?
Okay. You go in the cave. It backs out pretty shortly into it. Actually, no. What you see, if I remember what this place is, you see a bunch of hastily nailed up boards that kind of block off what appear to be large timbers suspending a deep and shadowy mine shaft.
Fun.
You
Let's go
set up a
explore the
trap
mines.
for anything coming out.
Do I know how to do that?
Sleight of hand check.
What kind of trap? What kind of materials do you have to make?
I walk
Well,
outside
we
of
just
the
had a
cave,
corpse.
whisper to everybody, hey, I need to make a trap outside of this cave. There's a mine shaft that seems to have some boards blocking its entrance. Anything is coming out of there, it'll get stuck in the trap.
I have a bear trap.
You have a bear trap?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Can I quickly have that?
For what?
The trap.
To put the trap in front of the mine so that if
Put the
anything's
trap
coming
in the
out of the mine,
So what I'm thinking is we put a bear trap. When it triggers, it'll pull a rope that's attached to another rope that will make a bunch of noise.
What would the noise do?
Alert
It
us
would
that
alert
there's
us that
someone.
there's someone trying to get in or out.
Maybe it could be a bunch of cans.
Remember, you also cover the bear trap in a bunch of leaves and,
Yeah.
and grass mat to hide that
Bear
there's-
trap, bucket leaves. Clang.
Yeah. Clang, 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 clang.
What do we have to make the noise?
Rocks,
Buckets.
buckets.
Buckets. We could go and ask the
The screams of the person who just got their legs chopped in half.
or
You know.
we could ask one of the fighters that normally attack the area. We could attach a something to something light but not too light and noticeable.
Okay, you're spending a lot of time on
To
this.
the rope.
You trap it. It's trapped now. What do? Let's move on with life.
I get one of the soldiers to watch the trap. So what we have is a bear trap.
we don't have any soldiers.
Fighter.
We don't have any fighters.
One of the people who fights the
You're all
undead.
asleep right now.
I
We're
wake
starting
one
to get
up.
up because it's coming. It's approaching
We're not
nightfall.
going back to the town.
Wait, so
though.
Mom's guardian angel is over?
Actually, okay, so I asked Affy
my
to
guardian
bring the
angel
horse
over?
over there.
You've only been messing around with
So
this about 4 or 5 minutes. So
Okay, I want to make a sufficient
You're about
trap
6
because
and a half
everybody
minutes into
never
your
lets
spell.
me do anything that is in my
so-
rogue capabilities other than search for trap.
The what?
Other than search for trap, that is the only thing that I've done rogue like.
Cool. You set a trap. Great. Now what do you do?
Well, I venture forth in. So
You're venturing where?
Up to the silver mine.
within the mine.
You're going into the mine.
No,
What-
up to
The trap is
to
already
the
set.
mine on the hill. He said
Okay,
it was an
so-
old silver mine up on the hill.
So
No, it's
she wants to go on
inside.
top of the hill. You want to go underneath the hill.
Wait, what?
I thought we were all deciding to go into the mine.
No, the
Set
mine is
trap
The
at
mine is
entrance
trapped.
So that.
There is a bear
So-
trap.
Zabalt steps into the trap.
No, I thought we were entering the mine and then we
Okay.
trap the entrance to
Dad.
make sure that
Right,
if
well,
someone
okay, so-
follows in.
Dad.
Zip, zip, zip. Okay, so the cave where the book was, that's the entrance to the mine.
Yeah.
Trey went further into it and found that it was closed off, boarded up.
Oh.
Yeah.
But just in case there's, say, vampires hiding down in the mine,
What? No vampires here.
we
Okay,
want to put a
Can I
trap
explain the trap?
so that if anything comes
Okay.
out of the mine,
Okay.
we are
I see.
alerted to
Acknowledge.
something coming
Trap
out.
successful. Good job. You
So
set a trap.
now we
So
want to
we
go
get
up on
over-
top of the hill.
Got it. Alright.
Okay,
Okay.
are we all on the same page now?
Understood.
I would describe my trap.
Okay. Go ahead and describe your trap as I do a quick
Camera
setting camera flip.
Okay, so it's a bear trap with a rope attached to the claspy thingy.
Lucas,
uh,
grab
that,
this side and help me.
Comes around a tree that's attached to a small pebble that is noticeable. We'll have
You're
some,
moving it towards you.
Yeah,
we'll
move it
have
towards you.
we'll ask Affy, I asked Affy to go and
Back into that corner as far as you can.
get a metal sheet of
Looks good. Looks good.
of steel from the blacksmith,
Let's leave it again,
and
it's fine.
we can set it up on top of the
Oh
pebble.
no, we have the horseshoe.
We have the horseshoe.
Oh!
I asked
Winner!
her to get a sheet of steel. I balance it on the pebble and something else, and put a bunch of rocks
And the
on one
horseshoe.
side of the metal and the horseshoe, and stuff that will make noise. So when the trap triggers, the rope will be pulled, the pebble will go up, the sheet will bend, and a bunch of noise will be made.
Sounds very loud. Where do we have the sheet of steel from?
Then the blacksmith was carrying one. Wasn't he?
Did we like?
Yeah, he's got metal.
So we ran back together.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, trap.
We're not arguing.
Okay, so where y'all climbing up to
Above the hill.
what?
Above the hill.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can fly, but not everybody can fly. So where are people?
I
Half
suggest.
the party can fly.
Pretty much. Jeffrey has his rope trick. It's kind of just Croman and Bane.
Oh, let's go get the log.
That's why we have this hammer.
Imagine it is such an engineered trap
Achievement unlocked.
that as soon as the bear trap activates, like this like gigantic log just gets
Sure.
full on.
Okay, so you're just flying right on up.
Yeah. I'm flying. What do I see?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
All of us? All of us?
Nope, just
Well, I went with him.
the bolt.
Not just the bolt. We're all flying it.
Well,
You're all fine. Okay, great.
Effie,
Then 1, 2, 3.
14 and
Perception.
3. 14
So that's
plus
a 24.
14 plus
The cleric is on alert.
is 7.
Perception.
7 plus 8.
17. I am 17.
By the way, if you cast guidance on yourself, you still get to add that cantrip. It's a cantrip, so every time you do something, you cast it on yourself again.
At some point, I want to head to that temple and
15 plus 1.
investigate there.
16.
He's like, get the bless.
Oh, wait. Lucas.
Gotta catch them all.
Lucas, can you tell what, if there's any, goddess or
So
god
we're fine.
on the book that you,
Who
know?
wants aid? Wait, is aid a concentration skill? I think it is.
Alright, hey, where do you want to climb up here?
I'm gonna climb up to the top of that tree.
You want to try and
Alright, who wants aid?
Ooh,
I feel like me.
I am-
People.
I am down 16.
Actually,
points.
how tall
What
is that
level are you
tree?
casting it?
How
Just
tall
the
is
base
that
level?
tree?
Yeah.
Dad.
Jeffrey, how many points are you getting?
Look at it, you can tell me.
Jeffrey's at full.
20 feet?
How is Jeffrey at full?
No, I have
He's never
minus
taken
1.
damage.
He's minus
No, he took damage.
I took 17,
And
and then you
have
healed
16.
6.
No,
I'm
I healed 16.
You healed me 6.
I'm down
I have
16.
1 left.
I'm the one hurting the most right now.
Yeah, Dad.
Because for some reason you decided to try and grab the book.
Lucas, how high are you flying?
High enough.
No, just how high?
High enough.
Actually,
I need to know how high so I can estimate the tree's height. If you're flying 15, then the tree is 20, and I can misty step all the way up there. If you are flying 20, I can.
You want to misty step up there?
Yes.
Sure, great, you misty step. Whoosh. It's one less second level spell than you worry about. Wait, is it first?
Second.
Second, great. Boom. Alright, so as you two crest up here, what was your perception?
17.
What was your perception?
Mom, what was your perception?
24.
24. Alexis, what was yours?
16.
16. Great. You two see what appear to be two men manning what appears to be a pair of arbalèsts atop of a
Arbalest.
spot
Oh,
tower.
no.
Lucas, you could like
Um,
fire bolts.
As you crest,
Oh,
they
no.
rock back and fire.
We're
Initiatives round the board.
Oh boy.
Oh, something's happening.
Okay, I
They
okay.
see me.
Can I identify what
Oh, high initiative. Let's go.
Not at this distance.
Let's go. High initiative. Yes. That is your second that one.
No, it's
game.
cocked. It's cocked. It's
That was definitely a
I
one.
know.
Get the bag out
Not
of your
20,
rolling
23.
spot if you feel like it is cocking your dice.
It was.
It was.
23.
I was joking.
Woo.
Okay, Gwenor.
3.
Work initiative.
Go, go, go.
Happy.
23.
Bane.
18.
Let's see, you are Shrey.
6.
You rolled in that one.
Sweet. Zabol.
Still got
I got a 19.
Nice. Yeah.
Damn.
Croman. 13.
No, you're going first.
Alright, Affy, you're flying around. You really don't see much. It appears to be a dark,
Don't.
abandoned mining camp.
I feel like it was always going to be dark, whether we left immediately or not.
Well, the sun hasn't set yet.
But you said it was like afternoon. We had hours before nightfall, but now it's like sun hasn't set yet.
The
And
sun has not set yet.
And Mom's guardian angel is still up.
It is, correct.
So shouldn't we still have several hours before nightfall?
No, you have several hours.
It must be winter. Sun sets at like 4:30.
That is
No,
true.
no, but the sun has not set yet.
Okay.
That's not happening.
But my point being that in the
But
winter
it's
the sun
imminent.
could set in the afternoon.
Yeah, probably like within the hour, the sun will set.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, like the sun has begun to dip below the horizon,
I see.
and since this is a hilly terrain and it sets over this way, like you don't actually see the sun, but there is still luminescence.
Okay. All right.
So, Affy, that's what you see. Cool, huh?
Do they tell me?
No. Next
They're
up
men. Do they look
is,
like humans or?
Card number 1 will fire an arbalest at
What?
you.
Me?
That's.
Me?
Suddenly, a
Wouldn't that
large
be considered a-
spear-shaped harpoon comes launching out of the tower and impacting, like swinging past you. Like you couldn't even reach it. It was like way over here. But you were flying here. A massive spear-shaped bolt launches from the guard tower
Why
past
did
you.
they pick to attack the smallest
Yeah, I was
thing?
about to say, wouldn't the super shiny 6-foot dragon be a lot more?
Seriously?
Next up is Bane.
What's happening?
You hear a large twang, and you see, you hear Affy go eep as a massive arbalest bolt
Wait,
flies
Nathan,
past
what is
it.
your initiative?
You hear it crash into the woodline behind you over here.
Did he
Get
skip you?
Yeah.
He skipped Lexi and me.
I thought
I'm-
Bane was 18.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm 19 and Lexi's 23.
Right. Well,
I heard
Lexi went
13 for you.
before.
I said
He
19.
said 19.
17 on the
I
die
heard
plus.
13.
I said 19.
Stop saying 13 when you mean 19.
17 on the die plus 2 is 19.
I heard 19.
I've not touched the
Okay, in that case, the bolt.
What about Lexi? She rolled a 22.
Yeah.
I didn't
She
know.
went first, and
She
I didn't
didn't
know
have
that.
a high enough perception.
yeah, she didn't see
to
anything.
notice.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
Until
Um,
the bad guy went, and now she's aware that we're being attacked.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay, so I mirror image. I fly. as
You
far as-
cast mirror image?
Yeah.
When?
It's
Right
my
now?
It's
turn.
turn right
Okay,
now.
you're casting a mirror image right
I'm
now.
casting mirror
Okay.
image, and I fly as close as I can to the ballista folk and say, "We're
5,
friends."
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I was gonna say this is where your things should come in handy.
Can I
But
use
we're
persuasion and
friends.
go?
Oh.
We're friend.
What thing?
Don't you have you should have like a 30-foot movement something you can use to determine 30-foot lateral movement in the air.
Maybe the box is in the chair behind you. Like, look at your other shoulder.
Can I use persuasion?
Yeah,
Go, we're
it's right there in that
friends.
near chair.
In
We're
my turn?
friends.
Oh, there.
That one.
Gotcha.
Yep. Okay. So you. Okay, that's what you do.
Can I
Okay.
use persuasion?
Next up.
No.
Well,
Charisma
Let's
is
see.
like. We mean no harm.
Bane, you're up. So that's what you say.
Okay.
You can say that. You
Okay.
can actually use a persuasion check because you cast mirror image as your action.
Oh, but if I didn't cast mirror image, could I have used persuasion?
Yes.
Okay, that might have. But now there's 4 shiny 6-foot dragonborn things.
Okay.
Much closer.
Perception.
Fun. Nathan, pass that to me.
So do I know what's going on?
How cool is that? How does that look on the camera?
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Very cool. I think so. Moving on. Sorry, what's going on?
Do I? That's what I'm asking you.
Like I said, somebody shot an arbalest bolt at Affy. She squeaked. Or squeaked.
Okay.
And then the
Do-
bolt crashed into the forest. Like,
Do
over
I
here.
see like where it was shot from?
You see the guard tower up there, maybe.
Okay. Do I see the guards?
We'll make perception.
That's 21.
Oh, I see them now. There they are.
Okay. I want to shoot the one. I think I can only see the one on the left.
Yep.
So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
You
shoot
will be
that
shooting
one.
at disadvantage though,
Really?
as he is like
Is,
he's this far away,
Is
this
that-
far up, behind cover.
is that longer
Like-
than 600 feet?
No.
But the half cover.
Yeah, there's cover.
Okay.
So roll disadvantage.
okay,
That's all.
let me see my bonus. It is an 18.
18 will hit. Roll again.
Okay, I will do a trip attack battle maneuver. So roll me a strength save. That is how it works.
What?
Oh wait, Lucas,
Can you walk that
his,
If you want to
Lucas
check
can
the
use his
exact
gloves
number,
and this is-
it is when you hit someone with a weapon attack, they do a strength saving throw, and if they fail, then they trip.
Is this
And
for
full throw.
range weapons too?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't
Now
have.
forgive me if I look that up.
Lucas should.
Wait,
Shot him in the face with an arrow and he falls over on 2 feet.
Oh, I shouldn't have done mirror image because I had my gloves and this. I don't know. If I fail the roll check, then I can. Old bullets.
The way I see it, you like grab it in midair, let go.
Momentum.
Yeah, that would be.
Well,
ooh,
but
that would be cool.
I'd also.
Oh, what
It's
if you
also
did, like,
launching the person towards me.
Is it Battle Master?
Battle Master, yes.
What
Battle
if you
Master
did
can trip
the?
someone with a ranged attack even if it's simply an arrow shot from above.
Why though?
It hits the ankle.
Because I'm a master. A battle. What
Okay.
kind of battle? Arrow tripping battle.
Battle.
Okay, so.
All right, if you
Dad.
shoot him in the shoulder and
Dad.
he falls off balance.
Oh no, strength saving throw.
Does it do it instead of damage, or do you do damage?
Oh, I do both, and I deal more damage.
He fails.
Okay.
Dad,
Let me just.
trips off the
2d8.
tower.
1, 2. That would be
What?
12 points of damage.
That is.
Is he behind full cover now?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So you hit him in the shoulder. He goes, ow, no, ah.
Does he fall
He
off
falls. No,
the edge? Okay,
Dad.
shoot
but he falls out of sight.
Dad,
That
shoot the
is.
ballista
That's
then.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
That
the
works second
ballista
attack.
trips.
What?
The ballista trips.
No, you can't trip my ballista.
Dad.
Alright, well, there's that.
So,
Dad.
With disadvantage.
Dad.
for your information, most maneuvers work with any weapon, including but not limited to swords, bows, nets, daggers, and dead combos.
Dad,
That's all this specific.
Evasive footwork is triggered when you move. Fainting attack requires you to designate a target within 5 feet of you. Lunging attack requires you to make a
Dead
melee
what?
weapon attack.
Dead goblin.
Parry requires another creature to damage you with a melee attack.
Someone did
Rally
that job.
requires you to designate a friendly target who can see or hear
Get
you.
off my chair.
Riposte requires an enemy to
Just
miss
get
you
off
with a
the
melee
chair.
attack. Sweeping attack requires you to hit a creature with a melee weapon attack. Other
Yeah.
than those, every maneuver works with every type of weapon. Yes, that means you can disarm or trip or push or goad a creature with an arrow at 600 feet.
Okay.
Rules
Dad.
as written.
So dumb.
So Nathan had thrown a dead dog.
Alright, so you hit the arbalest?
Yes.
Okay.
18.
Dad. Imagine with Lucas's missile snaring blows, you like whistles into his gloves and the arrow just
9
turns around.
It's missile snaring, not whistle snaring.
Okay.
I don't care.
You send an arrow into the frame of the arbalest, and it quivers and it cracks into the wood.
I have
That's what
nothing
you
else
did.
to shoot.
Great.
Nice.
Moving right along. Next up is. He's up there swearing now.
He stands up again.
Guard number 2. We're gonna go ahead and shoot Winor.
Lenore,
You can't hit me.
this
I'm the
targeting.
gingerbread woman.
Ooh. Does a 22 hit?
Probably.
Awesome.
Oh, I should have flared light.
Take 17 points of damage as you are impaled through your hip by a massive arbalest
Yeah,
bolt.
arbalisks tend to hurt.
Woo! Good job, guard number 2.
You didn't.
I give him a name, and y'all be true. Next up is Trey.
Oh man, not the naming. His name is
Phil the Dark.
Dr. Phil.
George.
Name is Phil. Phil what? Phil your cleric with arbalest bolt.
What?
really clever.
Alright, Jeffrey, what are you doing?
Wait, my turn?
Yes,
Oh.
your turn. We are now at 6. You're like, oh no. Anyway. I'm impaled.
How many times can I do a rod jump?
So, jump,
Activate my rod.
activate your rod,
Swing.
swing.
Gain momentum. Unactivate it. Bring it in front of me and then activate it.
Activating the rod is an action.
You can only activate your rod once.
Ah.
I'll allow you to unactivate it then. So if you want to try and, oh wow, acrobatic check to jump as far as you can, and then jump and try and land here.
Oh wait, I have
I'll
times 3
allow
jumping. I have the ring of jumping.
Ooh, oh yeah, you make,
Ring of jumping.
Well,
tell you what,
Times 3
roll
jump
me-
speed.
roll me acrobatics.
He's about to Genji hop.
Wee
through
wee.
Like literally, I think you can make this
It's
happen.
times 3 distance.
Okay, 8.
Plus your acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Plus 8. 16.
16. That is more than enough. So literally, you leap bodily, activate your rod, swing, deactivate it, and land
Yes.
right here,
Out of their sight.
out of sight, perched on the corner of this shell roof.
The ring of jumping is times 3 jump distance.
Yeah.
He could probably
Which is
jump all the way there.
why he
No.
could.
That's why that was even possible. And if you rolled like a 30 or something, like a normal person, but with the ring of jumping, that's how I was able to pull it off with the 16. And the rod.
And the rod, yeah.
Very cool. Very
The
cool.
thing is he didn't even need to deactivate it. He could have just left it sitting there in midair.
And then one of the flyers.
And then one of your flyers go up and I am about to go through again.
Exactly.
Okay, very cool move. Oh my gosh. Next up is Gwenor.
Oh, and then and then I turn invisible with my bonus action.
I don't think that's needed. And he's out of line of
Okay,
sight.
you're hiding then. Poof.
Yeah.
Cutting action.
I did not like being shot.
No. Let's do that.
French strike.
Stone shaped, the corner of your tower is now gone.
Dad.
Oh no.
Dad. Imagine Lucas used
Wall of
the
fire.
missile snaring things. He's like, hey, Gwenor, you want to?
Wall of fire through here.
No, it's a circle.
But I'm standing on a wooden
I
platform.
can make it a 20-foot cylinder.
No, it's not. It's 20 feet.
But that would burn them to death. Don't do that.
Oh no!
Dad.
So, what are you doing?
Have we identified whether these are like villagers that are scared of us and attacking us out of fear, or
No.
We have not identified.
You literally popped up. Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, I'm shot.
Dad.
What's this?
What?
okay? I'm
What
gonna
happens
go.
if
there's a
Lucas
hole in me.
uses
It's
a glove
hanging
from
in the
missile
air.
snaring?
I'm
Yeets
moving
over
to behind the house.
Okay, so you fly where?
To behind the house
Here?
where Jeffrey is.
Oh, right here. You're flying here.
There
Okay,
you go.
sure.
Bless you.
Alright, you do that. What next? That's your move.
I guess.
Because wall of fire would end it right there.
I yell out, "Who are you?"
Do they say anything?
Alright, that's what you do.
That's what I do. Because I'm still not sure that these are people that I want to kill.
You haven't taken an action yet, and you do have a arbalist through your body.
Fine.
You can still yell that. I'm not going to take that away from you.
Fine.
But
Who are you?
Alright, that's 9 points of healing.
and what's it? Okay. There you go. There's a bright flash of light as you raise your hand up to the site of the wound and begin mending it with holy.
Just rolls your eyes.
Alright, back to the top of the round. Wait, Affy, people are shooting at you. It's crazy, Affy. What do you do? Guess what?
Elemental
Ways
of
to
lava.
kill these guards.
There it is.
Please.
Dad.
I hope they don't hit me with, and the missile snaring launches them off the balcony. Because that's what will happen. So we decided. the gloves and missile snare do.
No, it's more like while he was pulling out his bow, he's holding on to the arrow and the bow.
No, magic literally pulls him off of where he's shooting, and he goes tumbling into the streets. That looks like quite the steep down towards me. Quite.
Oh, you have a
violent.
sword, right?
I do.
Actually, what are you gonna do? Come on, we have to keep this moving.
Summon an element.
I go to Nora and say,
Okay.
we mean no harm.
So you can't quite get to Winnow.
Like you said.
Good job. You only have 30 foot movement, unless you want to double move, like move and dash. So you can move here, and then do you want to cast a spell?
To do what?
I don't know. It's magic stuff.
He's a barbarian.
I want to get to Grimard.
You could verify you're the guy who's shooting at you.
Oh, that was 13.
But I said we mean no harm.
Just
Okay.
make him glow
Verifier
in a
doesn't hurt him.
disco party.
He will set you on fire if you don't comply. Very fire.
That's a good one. Intimidate him.
No.
So
I
Lexi,
just said we mean
You
no
know
harm.
what?
you was gonna say you do no harm, you're not gonna cast anything else, right? She is still bleeding. You want to heal her, maybe?
Yes.
Great. Go heal Winnow.
Can I move any closer to her?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
be
good
able
point.
to touch me to heal me.
Yeah.
Well, healing
Well,
word.
you can move here and next round heal. Okay.
Healing word.
Okay.
Oh, does she have healing word?
What?
You got healing word or cure wounds? Or both?
Cure wounds.
Healing word. Great. Croman, he climbed up a ladder. He grabbed the ladder, climbed up it, and is now making his way up the mountainside. Alright, back to Affy, you're up.
Why not?
Lexi
Oh,
just
sorry, yeah, that was Affy. 19 plus. Alright, he is over. Let's go up one. Over here.
He's
that's guard 2. Guard 1's on the other side.
guard.
Yeah, he's fallen over.
I tripped him with an
So
arrow.
he'll take half of his movement to stand up.
Yeah.
And he's going to fire a bolt at
Are they going to yell back anything?
Zobel.
Wait,
Nope.
didn't Nathan shoot the?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Destroyed
it didn't do anything. All right. Well, fire
Destroy
away.
it. Here we go. I won't be firing with advantages. Does a 17 hit?
Which mirror image?
It will, but it will. Wait, hold on. Mirror image.
The 1 in 4 chance of hitting.
Yeah,
So
that
really-
it hits one of the duplicates.
Okay, one of your images pops as a arbalist bolt like flails right next to your ear. Yeah.
But my gloves were still caught it. And that would have been worse for him.
Moving on.
Be glad he missed or hit the mirror image.
Next up is
Your
Zobel.
image has.
I'm gonna double movement speed up to them and go. We mean no harm. Very persuasively.
You're, like, right in front of the arbalist.
Yeah.
Which one? This one or this one?
I'm so that they can both see me.
Oh, that. They can both see you like here.
Why not?
How many images do you have, Lucas?
Huh? I have 2 left, plus my own, and I have the gloves of missile snaring if they decide to shoot me, or if they do hit me.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. Yeah, it works.
And go. We mean no harm. Very persuasively.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Vampires.
I don't see nothing.
Great. Moving on. Next.
Well, I'm very persuasive. Don't I get to roll my persuasion to mean no harm?
Okay, yeah, sure. Roll a persuasion
Since
check.
I didn't. 20.
Next up is Bane.
Okay, I'll shoot the guy again.
Alright, too late.
Stop.
We mean no
Are you moving or are you just gonna stay here?
Yeah, I'm
He's-
gonna move after.
It's an arrow that says we mean no harm.
Luck point.
Hits him in the heart.
That's better.
I'll hit. Roll your damage.
Hits him in the heart.
Oh wait, you're
Nice.
rolling with disadvantage. So
Why?
roll again.
No, the luck point is outside of disadvantage and advantage. So I could choose the disadvantage roll or the luck point.
So you roll a 1.
I roll a 7.
Okay. And then you're like, that's too low. Let me re-roll that with the luck point, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
that
not advantage.
But that re-roll would be at disadvantage, would it not?
So you have to
do
roll
Do you
another.
want me to roll again for it?
Yes, roll again.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, the arrow thumps into the railing below him. Just look where you're at.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
You have another shot though, right?
Yeah.
With disadvantage.
Not 20.
Natural 20. 10. Plus
16.
hits. What are you next?
Okay.
Plus 16.
Plus 16 or plus 6?
It's plus.
You roll a 10 plus 6. 16. Hits.
Let's do a goading attack. A wisdom saving throw.
He throws a goat at you. 15.
That succeeds.
Go
Still
eat your
deal more
dinner.
damage though.
The goat
Oh,
deals
no. 2 points of damage.
How much?
Or 4 points of
4
damage.
points there.
I rolled 2 ones.
The goat
Your
eats
goat
your
coming
dinner.
back.
I have 3 ivory goats.
You suspect this is the bolt was to blame.
Goat eats your hair.
Alright. Next up
Polymorph.
is
I am to blame. I don't have polymorph.
Bane. Guard number
Why
2.
not? You should.
Well, because Lexi has like 9 possible polymorphs.
Guard number 2 is going to go ahead and shoot his arbalest at you.
Plus, I have other better polymorphs.
And who?
Does a 22 hit?
Me?
You, yep. There are 3.
It does.
There are 3 left. 5 and 6 is you, Ashes. 4. It pops another image.
I got 1 left.
You got 1 left.
Be glad, otherwise they're gonna. Yeah, those poor guards.
Alright,
I'm glad that they'll take it.
next up is Croman.
We're now gonna start going back to the village when he gets there.
By the time we get back to the village,
He is
it's
having
completely
quite the
decimated
leg
by
day
undead.
today. Getting all the cardio in.
Dad, by the time we return to the village, it's already destroyed by the undead.
And we're back. Oh.
Actually, we should be able to see the village from up on the hill. Right?
Yeah, I should be able to see it.
Because this is the silver mine and this is the processing area, so it's not that far. You should be able to see the village.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the shadow of the village below. It is getting dusk now, so you're not able to make out like fine details, but okay.
Mom's guardian
Um,
angel.
So that was Croman. I said Trey. Trey's up?
Yay!
Trey's up.
Okay. Because I'm invisible, I'm gonna start.
He's invisible.
There's enough acrobatics, you could run across the roof line.
Yeah, I'm
Ninja.
gonna come up here
Alright,
and
roll
like break down his arbalist. I jump on it. Okay.
You can move and
17 plus 8.
oh yeah. You scale up.
Can you jump from the one roof line to the other roof? Or to the
That's what
balcony?
I'm doing.
So you make it to here with 60 feet of movement.
60.
So you can have an action, or you could take a dash. What do you want to do?
He's
I was
still
gonna say,
invisible.
can he do another
Can
jump
I-
from the
can
top
I,
of the roof over to the balcony?
Yeah, can I do a jump
You
from
want to jump over here?
No.
Up to the balcony.
The second roof.
That's a little too.
This
That's
The
too far.
second roof peak.
From here to here,
Using the rod again.
That's lesser than from there to
He doesn't
there.
have enough movement and actions for that.
God.
It took 2.
Can I shout, "We mean no harm"?
Well, once he
We've
gets
all
that
been doing
one,
that.
Does he get whatever perception?
Sure. When you're over here, go ahead and roll me a perception. As you're running the roof line.
He also doesn't
Wait,
see anything.
So you're here. You can move again, or you could use an action. What do you want to do?
I'm going to move into the door of the area because it looks open and I'm invisible.
Sure.
You move within the doorway, and you see a ladder that leads up to a trap door. You take the ladder. Oh.
No escape.
Next up is one arc.
They open up the thing.
I fly up and
But Happy's trying to heal him. Wait.
get a little closer.
Where?
Like
He's trying to heal you.
I'm trying to keep cover, so I'm like ducking between the roofs over there.
You want me over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Like, I'm looking at them as I'm moving.
Roll me perception.
Alright.
Let's see if any of us see anything.
Go cleric roll. You
Hey,
got
I've
this.
been doing great on my rolls.
Except for the initiative.
They're all illusions. If the arbalists are animated.
How do you trip an illusion?
Yes.
Alright! 23.
23. From the vacant expression on their faces, they appear to be magically compelled.
Magically compelled. Alright, so
Can't
I
kill
yell
'em.
Dominated. Like there's some sort of
So I
undead
yell
that had
out.
a domination ability that maybe what's happening.
They're dominated. We need to subdue them.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Yeah, I'll subdue some of them over here, some of them over here, some of them over there. Subdue.
Do I have, ooh,
Sup,
so
dude?
I could dispel magic.
He was a dude, now he's a subdude. You drowned him.
Is below dude status.
No, we grew him, opened up his insides, put machinery in him,
Okay,
and he's now a submarine.
Too far.
Too far, Jeffrey.
Too far.
He's a submarine dude.
Nope, stop.
I'm gonna make you a
Stop
t-shirt because they're
talking.
too far, Jeffrey.
Funny.
I can pretty cool shirts.
Say, hang on, I'm trying
Would
to
you
Like,
wear it?
oh, what is that? Is that like a band? So, yeah.
Hmm.
They're pretty underground. You wouldn't know them. You wouldn't heard them.
Can I knock him out? How does one
Too
knock
far,
him out
Jeffrey.
without killing him?
Lexi,
That would be a
Lexi
good
has
band name.
sweet
Too
tea.
far, Jeffrey. I think. It's like One Direction, except Too Far, Jeffrey.
I want to.
Far Jeffrey. Everyone does.
Sounds like a.
Would dispel magic work?
I think it would. I mean, it's an ongoing. It's like a spell-like ability, but I don't know if 5th edition handles that. Somebody Google. Can you dispel a vampire's domination?
That's not
Just
vampire.
wholly theoretically, not that that's what's happening here, but
By a vampire or whatnot.
can you dispel a vampire's domination?
Because at this point, I suspect it's the vampires, so.
I don't know why you suspect that.
We just conveniently came across one of the vampires running away from the barony.
As it's a supernatural ability rather than a spell or
Okay,
spell-like ability,
since
vampire's
it's the
domination
effect
ability
of
can't be
dominate,
removed
which
by effect of
works
dispel
as
magic.
dispel dominate person, it can be dispelled by following the rules for non-dispellable spells. What?
Yeah, hey, let's follow the rules for non-dispellable spells. You can't do it.
Okay, a vampire's domination power is a supernatural ability,
Yes.
but it acts as if it were a dominate person with a caster level of 12.
Okay.
So you can't dispel supernatural effects, but you can dispel spells and spell-like abilities. How do you rule it?
Yes.
That's like a 3.5.
How we do that? Is it
Even though
Because,
it's an
like, caster
ability that
level.
acts like a spell, it is not a spell-like ability, is what someone else said.
So is this 3.5? It might be a 3.5.
Here's another.
You can
here's
do
your
it.
5th bed.
Yeah, it is from 5 years ago here.
Okay, you can. Okay, ruling is you cannot dispel a 5th edition vampire's domination.
So we're gonna have to.
Now there are spells that you can cast that can protect somebody. So for example, magic circle from evil used to be.
It still does.
Still does.
So
So if you got them within a magic circle, that would suppress the domination.
Protection,
Common
good slash
motions.
evil. I have protection slash good.
Great, walk up to him and cast on him. Just got
Do
that
you
first.
have
Exactly.
combinations?
I'm
It
inside
just
the
gives
tower.
them another saving throw.
Which they're peasants.
So we're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah.
No.
You have the tools to subdue them.
We have the tools to kill them as well.
You have the tools to kill them, yeah. So what did you do?
Oh no,
Dragon.
him is easy, bro.
It is.
Yeah, calm emotions would be the easiest.
Ooh, commotion would be good too.
But there's no emotion. It's just the rules. for
Well, no,
the
common
vampire.
motion just prevents them from attacking. Like,
Does I thought it just no emotion at all. But if they're following
crap,
orders-
You
No,
suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When
Oh,
the
even
spell
better.
ends, any suppressed
Oh,
effect
okay.
resumes, provided
Okay,
that
do you
its
have-
duration
do you have
is
charm
not
emotion?
expired. No.
oh, come on, why are we even?
Yeah, go take a long rest real quick.
Hey, Wait there. Wait there. Don't move.
I'll keep turning it.
We'll be back in 1 8 hour.
Alright, what are you doing? Reading a nice book.
I don't
Letting
know.
Affy heal you, maybe?
Because for the restoration, the greater restoration, I have to be touching him.
And it takes like what, 10 minutes to catch, right?
No, it's instantaneous.
Herbies.
Oh yeah.
So I delay because I'm trying to figure out what I can do
Goody.
to do. Yes.
Technically
I don't know.
delay isn't a thing.
Well,
It's definition.
sorry.
You kick a
Breaking
snail.
charm through planar separation.
What?
And Lucas, open up the portal.
The charm effects break when the vampire is on a different plane of
Okay,
existence.
hey, stop looking up.
Wait.
How do I beat guides on Google? It's not fair.
Existence for a moment.
Kathy! Alexis. Hey Alexis, what do you want to do?
Here, step through this real quick. Hi, welcome
Alexis,
back.
your turn.
Next.
Okay.
Step through this real quick.
Hey, you can't shoot you a fair frog.
Yeah, Lexi, have you already had a sandwich?
Hey, we are playing a game right now in Jeffrey. Alright, Lexi, what are you gonna do? Hey, you guys really should not be able to like live Google like monster fighting strats. It's not cool. Alexis, what are you gonna do?
You just ignore left, didn't you?
You can reach her though if you want to touch her.
Where is she?
She is hiding behind this roof over here.
To look for later, though.
You want to go heal her?
Could I go fire then?
No. Unless you double move.
Hey Jeffrey, did you say you had a road trip?
What?
Lexi, what are you doing? Come on. You guys need to think of what you want to do when it's not your turn.
I'm gonna heal Gnor.
You're gonna heal Glenora. Wait.
Heal Gnor.
You're gonna heal Glenora. Wait. Alright, roll. What level spell are you casting to heal her? Alexis, what level spell are you casting to heal her?
What?
What level spell are you casting your heal at?
Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Two.
2. Okay, roll
Wait,
2d8.
how damaged are you?
I'm good. You should only do a 1.
One it is.
Sure. Roll d8 and then add your wisdom to it.
So
Which is
D8
what,
plus
plus 5?
5.
Yeah.
So this one plus 5.
Okay.
And I like how you divide your dice from your rolling space there. That's
With the pencil.
yeah. Plus 5.
Equals 8.
Perfect. I'm at 4.
Yay!
How much did
So
you
diving,
down?
dashing behind the edge of the roof,
Well, I
you
already healed.
leave your hands in natural magic, touching the what was left of her bleeding injury, covering it with moss and causing a flower to sprout in her hair.
We'll talk about
Mom,
it.
you
Oh,
know
I
the
see.
flower.
Next up is guard number 1. Woo! Guard number champ. He's gonna go ahead and blast the bolt with an arbalest bolt.
Oh no. Whatever.
Natural 1. The damage that was done to the arbalest finally cracked through as it shatters upon pulling back the string. Your arbalest is now destroyed.
Yo. That's one of them.
I was gonna say, like, tension-based weapons do not take damage well.
Next up is the bolt.
I'm gonna.
Surrender?
Because
an option.
I'm trying to. How do I subdue him without killing him?
I mean,
Subdual damage?
doesn't.
How does that work?
So, Google it real quick. Can you make spells subdual in 5th edition?
No.
Because in 3.5, there was a metamagic feat you could take, subdual spell, that would enable you to turn your damage into subdual damage. you used to be able to take a penalty. I think -4 and 3.5. You do subtle damage with like a melee.
Only
weapon.
spells or abilities that include a melee attack can knock a creature out.
Ah, there you go.
Wait, that's from 2015. Hang on.
Wait, Shimmy is 5th edition. It's pretty old.
Is
We've
it
been
really?
doing this for a while.
Is it really that old?
I think so. Well, look on the cover. Or, hey, better yet, Google how old is 5e.
Like added in the search term. Can you do subdual damage 5e?
Yes, you can. Nice name. Can you make a spell do subdual damage 5e? Anyway, look at this. So what are you gonna do?
I'll then knock them out. Can I don't think I'm close enough to touch it.
Ranged weapons, spells, and other forms of attacks require DM specification. Non-lethal damage can be declared before making a melee attack with a weapon, but ranged weapons, spells, and other forms of attacks require DM specification.
What do you mean GM specification?
This is just
Home
the
rule.
summarization.
If you do half damage with a lightning attack, allow it to be subdual.
I did not understand. What?
If you declare that you're going to do half damage with a lightning spell, I'll say it can be subdual damage.
Okay. So if that's the case,
Basically, you're holding back the voltage just to try and knock it.
in that case, I'll cast Witch Bolt as subdual.
Yeah.
Flash.
So that's ranged weapons, spells, and other forms of attacks
Okay.
cannot
Who are you
deal
attacking?
non-lethal damage unless specified otherwise by the DM.
The non-injured guy.
Okay.
Right, number 2.
Alright, what is that?
Nope, that does not hit.
Okay. Your low voltage witch bolt goes crackling over top of the
Oh, well.
dominated guard's head. He doesn't even flinch.
Whoa.
You get respect. Alright, next up is Bane.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking up there.
Nathan.
Don't kill them.
I don't. If they shoot me, I'm gonna be forced to kill them, or at least hurl them off the cliff.
Alright, hey, Nathan, give me a quick athletics check.
Doesn't work that way because you can't enter it from the top.
Correct.
You can enter it from the
Athletics
bottom. So
check?
if we
Yep.
can get Nathan, somebody who has
Oh,
very
You scamper up the rope really quick, and with a double move, you're able to get up to here.
Yeah.
Well, the plan is to grapple him in. Somehow.
I'm more than 2 actions away.
That's fine. We're just letting you know the plan.
Next up is guard number 2. He's going to go ahead and shoot the bolt.
Oh.
This is 20
We have
hit.
to figure
Yes.
out a way to-
Alright, high as you, low as your image. Natural 20, high as you.
That is me.
Arbalest comes to hit you. You,
Yeah. Is it? It's a reaction.
but we're trying
So
to
my
get to
what was a
the
missile snaring will
alright,
come
you,
into play
as the
there.
bolt comes in, your magical gloves begin vibrating. You manage to grab the bolt midair, you swing around full 360, and release it right back at him. He will take
Please don't die.
14 points of damage.
How much damage do I take? Because it reduces damage. I
Oh,
roll
does it?
I roll a d10.
Oh.
And then I mean it could
I
be
think
like
it's more
back.
fun.
It could be like recoil from.
So does it reduce damage, or does it?
It can reduce and outright block depending on how much damage.
But it can't launch it back at the people.
However,
Well, this is the magic. This is the magic
Yes.
stuff with the plate that you're adding.
It's not being
because
augmented.
of
It's not being
because-
augmented.
it's not being augmented.
No.
Sorry, it just blocks damage then.
It would just block damage.
Okay, never mind. Okay, then he doesn't take damage. Well, how much damage does it block?
I believe it's a.
I guess I was thinking more of the monk ability that allows him to send the missile back. My bad.
Let it go. What a missile say? Reduce slash block damage doesn't say. Doesn't say.
Hey, Google gloves and missile snare for me real quick.
What are you looking for?
What it does, because apparently nobody here knows what it does.
It literally just blocks 1d10 damage.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta look.
You sure?
Oh, yes.
Look at that.
Okay.
And then one person.
9. I block 9 points of damage.
You take 5 points of damage.
Nice. And then what does the?
Your glove knocks it down, but it ends up into your tail. So you now have a bolt. Oh, you even have a tail?
I do.
Okay.
You now have a ballista bolt in your tail. What does it say?
But
1d10 plus dex.
Plus dex.
plus dex. Oh, my
What's your
dex. My dex
Is it 5?
is.
Minus 20.
My dex is 14, but is it
So-
like the saving? No, it's not
No,
the
no.
saving. So it's
Take-
plus 2.
Yeah.
So I
So
take 3 damage.
Take 2 less damage.
Wait, why did he hit his tail?
Because he knocked it down with his glove, and it didn't completely get out of the way. Basically, mechanically, he
Whatever.
subtracted
Alright,
12.
who's next?
So now where does my enchanted
Did Abby
armor
get
come
her
in?
turn?
I don't know.
Did Abby get her turn this round?
Yes, she healed you.
That was okay.
Yeah, that was still this turn.
That was like 2 minutes ago?
It was
Like,
longer than that ago.
Lucas was
Next up is Croman.
Lucas is right after Abby. Because he has a 19. And then it's Bane.
He actually got shot by guard number 2, which acts after Zabul.
Gotcha.
That was a reaction.
Gotcha. That was
Yeah.
a reaction.
Reaction. It's Croman! Here we go. Oh, come on. Ladder. Stupid ladder. Oh, why is it? He pulls the ladder up out of the ground. And lays it up. Okay, here we go. Ladder. Okay. Acrobat or athletic check. Okay, he makes it. Phew. Just in time to see Zabul walk inside the building.
Zabul?
Trey.
Well, no, he doesn't see Trey. It's Trey.
Invisible. Next up is Trey.
Yeah. I climb up the ladder a bit, open up the hatch, and it has.
The hatch is already open. You can just climb up the ladder.
Okay. I cast rope trick. It's my second. Because it summons the second dimension. If we can get them into that second dimension, or plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to climb up the rope trick and be like, hi? And see if maybe you can.
Convince one of them to follow you in.
Okay. So I summon it, climb up, say, hey guys, I'm up here, come on. And I climb up.
Roll me a performance for your taunt.
Oh, huh?
Roll me taunt.
Plus perform.
Why did you use your sheltery voice?
14.
14 taunt. Okay, that's solid. Alright, they definitely see you. Alright, next up is Winor.
You know what's really annoying about this?
What's really annoying about this?
My old spell list has the spell I want.
Basic Croman. Easy troubles.
But I got rid of that spell.
I see the whole person when you take calm emotion from AoE.
Yeah, I know.
I love calm emotion. I always take it.
Either way, hold person would work too. But
Well, the thing is, the whole person gives a save every round.
yeah.
Hey, if Lexia
I don't
just
think I'm
summoned
okay.
her fairies, used polymorph on the soldiers, and then tied them up,
That's a possibility.
It happens.
we could have done that.
Tie up the frog, it turns back into a human. Oh no!
Dead.
Very dead. Or break the rope, depends.
Um,
Tie them up with fishing wire. Oh, even worse.
Me secretly working with them. I polymorph them into an owl bear.
Oh, I don't get
How are you? Okay.
I don't really have much that I can do right now.
Analysis, paralysis.
Tell you what, I put a shield of faith on Zabul because he's acting as a.
Is that a concentration
I'm our
spell?
tank right now. I'm pretty sure we're past
Okay, you know what? It's been longer than 10 minutes at this point.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
Because
Sure. Shield of Faith on Zabul.
oh,
I mean, kind of the new plan is to lure them into my.
Alright, back to the top of the round. With Affy, you're up.
We need to lure them into my rope trick, or else it would have been to nothing.
let's do AC for 10 minutes. Lucas.
Yeah.
Oh, and who got aid earlier?
No one.
Nobody.
Because I said I cast aid. Who wants it?
That was.
And then you were debating about what spell it was, and it was like, oh yeah, hold on, let me see.
That's right.
I was the
Aid
one
is
who
not
wanted that aid.
concentration.
I was the one who wanted that.
Yeah, I never heard that. Like,
I did
The
declare it. So, anyways,
whatever. Okay, Zabul has aid.
so Zabolt.
Has aid and Shield of Faith and Mirror Image.
I'm a
Your
very
image
tanky.
is it just
It's my turn.
You're trying to drag it. Yeah, after you what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hold person at level 3.
Oh, who's that?
You're gonna hold person?
A level 3, so I can hold both of those.
Okay. I'll give you some saving throws
Yeah.
then.
I feel like the illusion.
Fail.
No.
And fail.
Because no, they're lower.
Okay, that's what they're like.
Oh, we need everybody inside to haul them into the second dimension.
That's fine.
That's what we do now.
We have to do it quick. 1 minute.
Let me
You
show
only
you
have
stats.
1 minute.
Oh, they break up my sound. You don't know that though. Next up is guard number 1 is held. Next up is Zaval.
Alright. So,
Everybody help get them in.
Do you yell anything when you hold people?
I say, they're held for 1 minute. Everybody help get them in.
so, but I don't know Jeffrey has his rope trick up, right?
You heard him, Roman knowledge arcana, you heard him cast it. Let me see if you recognize the
I
spell.
thought I would have shouted.
Wouldn't that be advantage because he knows Jeffrey and knows his spell
No,
list?
this is combat. He's inside
11?
the stone building.
11?
That's not enough.
That's not enough?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
don't have any
Uh,
combat
well,
spells. I
no.
don't have any combat spells.
Okay, well what did you yell at them?
I yell at them, hey, come up into.
Come and get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's what you yell.
Hey, what is
So,
So you know that Trey
Is
Cast
it
something.
is there.
cast something
Cast
and is
something.
taunting them.
Yes, that's what you know.
I have an intelligence of -1, so I'm not that smart to figure it out.
I wish
So-
your mother hadn't interrupted you, so it'd be like, hey, come up into my rope trick and get me. Like, I want to see if you actually thought you could get away with that. That sort of revisionist history.
Yeah. Anyways, so I have my own way of transporting them into different dimensions. So,
Are you going to get closer to them because you do know that they're held
for a minute,
They're help.
from
So,
after-
you're here, what are you doing?
I'm probably gonna go up to the balcony and activate
What is
the ring.
this?
What ring? Oh, you're you're going to toss them into hell.
Briefly. Briefly. I mean, we've made sure that the entrance to the whole plane is safe. So.
Yeah,
We
but
have
I already
done
have
that.
a second dimension up.
I don't know that. You didn't call that
Well,
out.
once you get to the balcony, though, does he see the rope trick?
Roll me a perception.
Oh, that's. I have
All you'll
advantage.
see is a rope hanging in the midair.
10 or 13, and then 15.
What?
15.
15.
What's your perception? Was that on the dice?
That or 12 is on the dice.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna say there's a 50-50 chance that you see the 15.
Oh, come on.
You see it?
I see it.
You see
okay.
the rope floating in midair, and you're like, oh.
Ah, clever. So I don't activate the ring
But
then.
that was a double move for you to get there.
Okay, yeah. So
Was it?
He was like 45 feet away.
okay, makes sense. So then it's to
Next up is Bane.
Right, double move again. Following the path of Croman.
Alright, roll me acrobatics. Or
Okay.
athletics.
It's still raining, Mom.
And
Well, you could he? I was gonna say, could he
is
grab the guy
15.
who's held to
Okay, you make it right up there.
initiate?
Okay, that's as far as I get.
It's still
Okay.
raining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Okay.
so many clear logs in the lake.
Next up is 16, guard 2. I'm held. Next up is. Actually, how does this whole person work? They try and break out of it at the end of their turn.
Yes.
Hold person. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target.
So guard 1 is broken out and guard 2 is broken out. But it took at the end of their turn to do that.
Okay.
So after his turn happened, they failed. They're held. At the then guard 1 went. He took his whole turn to try and break it and succeeded. Guard 2 took his whole turn to try to break it and succeeded. So that's where we're at right
Did you roll?
Wisdom saving throws?
I rolled a
These are
16
some
and a 19
wise
on the dice.
guards.
now.
Right,
16,
wise
19 on the dice.
dominated guards.
Alright, actually. What's your save, Lexi? Okay. I'll say if it was something like 20, then they probably one of them failed.
I mean, according to her sheet here, which, like I said, I don't know if it's been updated.
Next time we level, we should definitely look into that.
12.
You're 12.
Level up.
That sounds about right.
We're
Nice.
See over here.
Alright, Cromwell's coming up. Alright, here we go. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm at the bottom of the stairs. 35, 40, 40. Alright, he's up in here.
Throw him into the rope trick.
So I double move up into the shower. Alright, who's up next? Up next is Trey.
But
So you are
can I
up in extra dimensional
Can I
space.
see you and Zabul looking down, waiting for them to come up?
I think so.
Okay, so I yell down, throw them into my rope trick.
Okay. Here's an idea. You could ready an action to try and grapple up if anybody
Okay.
pokes their head up.
I'll do that.
So
I'll
that'll
also
assist.
take out a rope to tie them. And I'll explain why I'm tying them.
8.
And this needs to happen quick because
Sure.
rope trick only lasts an hour. Oh no, we don't need to do it quick.
You do not need to do
Yeah, rope trick lasts.
You can spend nights in the rope.
4
Next up is Winona.
plus your spellcasting ability, which is 5, so it's 8 plus 9, so it's actually a 17. Her DC is actually
Wait, what
17.
happens if someone casts a rope trick inside a rope trick?
It would probably shunt you out, and there would be a new rope trick. Anyway, Winona, you're up.
Sorry. So I fly up to
The River Mountain's house?
the other guard, because I still think he's held, and try and get him, because the bolt's with the one, I try to get to the other guy.
Okay.
Flat, flat,
Let's see.
flat.
5, 10.
I'm gonna make exactly like
Oh, you can perch right on the edge here. And so that's one move.
So then I try to grab him and
Alright,
start
you want to try and grapple?
grappling. Yes.
Alright, roll with disadvantage.
Why?
Because he's not help. He's aware of his
Oh, I know for shoving you have disadvantage. I'm not sure about grappling. I mean, double check
Grappling,
that.
you do not have the disadvantage. I have experience in that. I've been grappled many times.
Grappling, 195. Roll strength. So give me a strength athletic check. Oh yeah. You not with disadvantage. So just make me an athletic check.
No.
Great. So you try and grab him, he just shoves you up. Like, "Ugh." I mean, you said that, he's just like, "Ugh." Great. Back top of the round with Affy, you're up. Affy.
I hold them again.
What?
I hold them again.
You're gonna hold him again? Stop holding me. Fail.
17
Fail.
is the DC, by the way.
They're both held.
Again. Woo!
Guard number 1 is gonna break the hold. No, he's not. Guard number 2 is not. Okay, I'm gonna call it at this point. They're both fully held. Between Chrome and he stuffs them up there. With Trey on the other side, grabbing them by the ears and helping pulling them up in.
And then I tie him up.
And you tie them up. So let's see,
17 plus
1 took
16.
16 damage, the other took 14. So they are like pretty big and bleed. As soon as they're pulled into the rope trick, they begin screaming. Like, please, don't kill us! Ah!
Lexi, you want to heal one? I'll
They're
heal the
thoroughly
other.
unhinged.
I don't know which one. I mean, but they're still in hold.
Jeffrey, go get me two dolphins.
Oh, sure, you're right. They are still held. Well, let me see how long that lasts.
1 minute.
He succeeds. The other one fails.
Roll it.
Succeeds.
We're gonna heal them.
So they're held. One's held for 12 seconds. The other held for 18.
I got a 5.
I got a 6. So 10 for you. 11 for me. So you decide which card gets which. Affy and I both healed.
Sure. So you're killing them.
No.
Okay, so are both
So
of
first
them...
they're all panicked and screaming. But once you start healing them, they're like, "Are you not gonna hurt us? Are you?"
What happened to you?
Stop.
No, okay.
we were taken from the village, and dark creatures clouded our minds. It was Managin. Y'all remember, Managin was the name of the priest of Timora. Something's wrong with him. His eyes were, and his skin, and he looked evil.
Huh.
And there was a dark presence behind him.
How long does rope trick last?
An hour.
Hour per level, I think.
Oh, hour per level.
Well, let me-
9 hours then. 9 hours then.
Rope trick.
So if you're level 20, you can spend a whole day in a rope trick.
No, 24.
Well, it's for your caster level, but is caster level not a thing anymore? Rope trick duration. 1 hour. It's only an hour. You can't sleep in a rope trick anymore.
That's
And
stupid.
Oh
I
no.
did nerf my.
Because they added Leoman's tiny hut.
Well, that was there before, but it's not as cool as a rope trick though.
Why would
rope
And
trick
the other tiny
because-
hut doesn't create extra dimensional
Probably
space.
because
Then
people
why would you-
realized how overpowered rope trick was.
Anyway,
I mean, you could
So
say
you have a whole hour.
as. I mean, Dad, you could say
So
as.
I was
the,
hoping to tell him he could spend the night, they could stay here for the night and they'd be safe, and then we could go out and deal with the vampires.
Silas. We heard the name Silas. Roll me a. Give us a treasure show like that. Roll me a memory check.
Is there even a
7. There's no memory though.
That would be insight.
Insight, I got
Insight.
a 6.
6. Roll me insights.
Okay.
7 plus 6 equals
Hey,
13.
can you roll for me? Sure.
13. But can I roll again?
13 for Bane. And then, do you want me to use your dice, Lucas?
Sure.
Okay.
I rolled you
Natural
an
one.
11.
Great.
What's
All right,
happening?
Diana, you are.
What?
You're the last hit.
What am I rolling?
Insight.
No, that wasn't
The
a
name is
natural
Silas.
one.
Why is
That's
that important?
11.
Nat 20.
Whoa!
Silas the Twisted, the high priest of the former baron that you overthrew.
Oh!
He was the one vampire that escaped with the baroness Vistinia.
Did I get?
Ooh.
So the two vampire of the inner council that escaped were Vistinia and Silas. And these men say that the dark power behind the cleric Managin is Silas the Twisted.
Okay. Okay.
Do we
So-
know that?
Explaining from whence the tome came from.
Something tells me there's something else in this town because they were guarding. If they were told to stay put and shoot anybody that enters, they were guarding something.
They said, we were the day guard. They come out at night. They entrust us to watch over them as they slumber during the day.
Oh,
Within the mines.
Ah.
Why don't we escort them back to the village at this point?
Question. Do we still have the food from the inn?
I assume you set the plate down somewhere.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I set them down along.
Okay, that's it.
Why don't we
I
kill them
didn't.
now?
I grabbed mine.
I remind myself, oh, I need to return those plates.
So make their way to the village and we kill them while they're sleeping.
That's an idea.
Except,
Do that.
okay, so I make sure both of them are tied, double tied,
Why?
with perfect
Oh,
knots.
they're no longer hostile. And by the way, does having them in extra dimensional space break the
Yes.
the dominate, or does it suspend?
Breaks it.
Right? Oh, so
Okay.
So,
Come back up.
I still think that it just breaks it.
Is that it?
I say, I'll watch them.
where did it go?
I give them some good
I'm
berries
just-
I have in
We
my
can move along. So I'll just say it, Bruce. All right, what now?
I give them some good berries I had in my pocket.
By the way, this has not been a quiet affair.
Well, yeah,
So-
the thundering explosion, they're well aware we're here.
Oh yeah.
What explosion? You don't
From the rune that echoed throughout the valley.
Oh, wait, there was a snap? Boom.
Explosion down there in the cave. Remember? The warning thing that did like 17 damage to you? Yeah. Alright, so guys, what are we doing? We just sit here and be quiet for the next half an hour?
I
Give me a break.
say I'll go back to the inn and
Yes.
return the plates. And then inform the blacksmith about this.
The matter.
The mayor about this.
You're a blacksmith.
Same thing.
Yeah, his
So-
name is his last name is Blacksmith. Forming Mayor Blacksmith.
So this is the passage. Each time the vampire or vampire's companions do anything harmful to the target, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. Otherwise, the effect lasts 24 hours or until the vampire is destroyed, is on a different plane
Yeah,
of existence
okay.
than the target, or takes a bonus action to end the effect.
Okay. So the effect is broken. You have an hour of safety in the rope trick. Do you guys want to run back to town, or
Yes.
are you going to finish this now?
I mean,
Let's finish
which
it now.
cave is
Let's
are
finish
they
it now.
talking about? The mines that we found, the mine shaft?
They explain how during the night they have a makeshift sarcophagi down in the mine shafts that they rest in, but they have sort of a barracks area that they kind of gather in during the nighttime to plan and train and stuff like that. They said the building that y'all ran across was let me pull up my notes on that. That was the old foreman's station. Back this is the
I
personal
tell them
line.
I have a trap outside of the mines.
And so he said that management should be here, and that the vampires gather in this building, right? Actually, no, in this building down here they gather. This is access to a mine shaft. This is access to a
I
mine
tell
shaft.
everybody me and Affy can turn invisible and investigate the room.
Okay. Well, hey, tell me what you. Hey, less talking to me about what you can do, and more telling me about what you are doing.
Well, we're gonna go kill the vampires.
I turn invisible. Well, I go over to Affy first.
Do
Tell
guards
them we
know
need to
where the
go-
vampires stay during the day?
Down into the mine shaft. But in the evening time, this is their barracks area
That's
here.
I know how to
Except for Silas and management, who this is their area here.
Wait, so if we just delved into the mines, we could have come across them in their sleep and killed them.
Doubtful.
More wounds.
This is a vast subterranean mining complex.
Oh.
The odds of you having landed, and by the way, this is what was called the origin mouth. This was the very first entry into the cave complex. You have like A shaft and B shaft right here, were then later like the industrial access. So this is where it was discovered. This is where the enterprise actually efficiently went after it.
So
the
I
vampire
tell-
usually come in through here.
I set traps there.
You don't have you have a trap and it's over here.
Yes, except I know how to set snare traps.
A vampire would rip straight through it. They have supernatural strength.
Okay, well, we can still make something that would make a lot of noise and live.
Sure, you could. But they're
We
not.
can make
They're not in
cheese.
the mine shaft right now. It says they've already gathered in the barracks.
Oh, they're already there?
Oh,
Oh,
It is literally minutes away from nightfall.
Alright.
okay, well,
yeah,
let's
do the
go.
polls.
We all appear there suddenly.
What
Let's go.
energy?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Where are you going?
We're
you
going
have
down to the gallery.
management and
Silas,
Silas
here.
over here.
Silas.
Managing and Silas.
Okay. So how are you? The doors closed. So how are you stacking on this building?
Through
Here?
the roof.
There's some windows over there.
How are you going to go through the roof?
They were like, Jane.
Is there like an open
Dad,
area?
Dad, there are windows right there.
Oh yeah, there are.
Some Nathan and
Barrel
people
roll.
with bows could just
They've been boarded up
fire.
because the vampires don't want light coming in through windows.
So I'm gonna haste Bane and Crumman,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna charge in.
I have my weapons ready.
So we determined that the spell daylight is not actually daylight, correct? For the purposes of vampiric.
Jeffrey has a
say that.
sunblade.
The
Hey, Jeffrey, can I borrow your
wording
sunblade
of
for
the
this?
spell
Lee, if I can borrow your dragblade.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
says
I don't have any
60-foot radius sphere of
Oh,
light
so
spreads
I
out
will
from a
take that
point
later.
you choose within range. The
somehow.
sphere is bright light and sheds
So
dim
what
light
is
for an
bright?
additional 60 feet. If you choose a point on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the light shines from the object with and moves with it. Completely covering the affected object with an opaque object such as a bowl or helm blocks the light. If any of this spell's area overlaps with an area of darkness created by a spell of third
I
level
don't
or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled.
Please get out of my seat. Get out of my seat.
Alright, so how are you coming into the roof?
I would like a ruling on that first.
It doesn't say daylight, right?
Okay, it does not.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
So the
confirm.
daylight spell does not do daylight.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I remember you like when we originally fought vampires and Barry, you're like, that's dumb, this is dumb.
I agree. It does do daylight now.
Great.
Evolution.
Third level spell. I have 2 more.
Alright, so why not we just once you blast the hole through the roof, then I'll
Also,
Oh, I have goggles of
Uh,
night. I have goggles of night.
Yeah, make sure you're wearing those before they pass the daylight.
who wants a holy weapon?
Okay.
I have a holy weapon.
Holy weapon? I attack
Oh,
more often
holy
than
sunblade. I want my sunblade to be holy.
No, we want multiple weapons that can attack them.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Bane. Also since
I
Bane
attack
can
them.
attack multiple times.
Holy weapon lasts for 1 hour. 2d8 radiant damage on a hit. It has 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim,
Oh no.
and I can dismiss it, and it creates a 30-foot burst of 4d8 radiant damage and blinds enemies.
Great.
Very handy.
So
So who's getting that?
I
Probably
think
Nathan.
Bane
the
should.
most.
Bane.
Probably Nathan.
I can only give it to one person, so
Yeah.
Bane gets it.
Holy magic dragon
And
sword
Mom,
So-
you're gonna blast the hole through the top?
2d8 radiant damage
added. Okay.
added. It's nice and glowy.
Are you surprise attacking?
Yeah.
Is this a surprise attack?
Now we all are glowy.
Wait, is Lexi glowing?
The only 2 people who aren't glowy is Truman and Effie.
So Mom or Dad, is this gonna be a surprise attack?
I don't know.
No?
Let's find out.
The question is, do they know that we're already here?
Yes. Do they know we're about to attack them right now?
Probably.
Right now we're all on the rope trip. So
Or
like
the
super
guards
silent.
are lying to us.
they're not. Are they now? Well, then we'll just encounter an empty room.
And they're in the mine shaft. And one of them caught by my trap. And I'll be happy.
So that's my fifth level spell.
The daylight?
No, the
Oh. That's right.
Sorry, they're pre-buffing as well.
They are
That
pretty
doesn't
busy.
stop me. Do we have all our buff spells done? We have things like magic
I
and
did aid,
aid on it
use bolt, and Crumman,
at first level.
second level.
So then we all get 10 extra maximum hit points.
Okay. Alright, I think we are ready to go.
And then
I'm at 80.
Can I get any buffs?
As
I never get buffs, and I want buffs.
maximum.
Mom, can I get any buffs? I want buffs, and I never get
I don't think you want
Buffs
buffs,
again.
Jeffrey.
Okay, so we were all like leaning around the roof here, getting
Can I turn
ready to jump in.
invisible? I'm invisible.
Flying.
Dad, remember when you gave a super cool vampire a
as well.
name and you just immediately obliterated him?
Oh yeah, he tried to be tough by just taking the damage.
Are you talking about the Lord of Pain?
Yeah.
They just obliterated him.
Like Lord of Lame.
Yeah.
He was that sad.
I dealt almost.
He was so
100
awesome
damage.
though. He had like really cool model. And
Yeah, that I dealt almost 100 damage. Croman dealt more than 120 damage.
yeah, it was.
Jeffrey dropped in 60 sneak attack damage.
It was tragic.
Lucas was there.
No, because I had y'all two hasted.
Oh yeah, you did the haste.
Yeah. Which gave you.
So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? Oh,
Lexi
Jeffrey
made jokes about him.
is inside.
And Mom just stood there acting like we were
No,
Holy
serving
weapon plus.
holy weapon. And she also stood there
Okay,
like,
so-
God.
They also don't regenerate or go back to their race.
If they're in daylight, yeah.
But it's like it's pretty much nighttime now, isn't it?
So we just need to keep them there.
So it's a 60-foot sphere. The largest thing you have is a 20-foot radius.
Dude, Lucas,
What is a 60-foot sphere?
What?
Daylight. What? Oh, sorry. 120-foot sphere. A
Okay.
60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point I choose within range.
So how are you peeling the roof off of this thing?
Would a shatter, would a well placed shatter,
At what level?
crumble? Third,
Possibly.
fourth.
Definitely.
You just go through
So.
the door.
Because
Lord, what's that?
They're preparing. So if I shatter the door, the roof at fourth level, that will crumble it in, and then Mom can cast her daylight,
And then Bane can drop in
and
Okay.
all havoc
I'll
will
have
be
3
raised.
attacks usually, 3rd attack from the haste, and 2 more attacks from an action surge, and then another one if I crit or kill something.
Sounds great.
Sounds
Alright.
amazing. All with holy
7.
weapon.
Oh, yeah,
7
that too.
attacks.
And we just do 12d8.
Alright,
Jeffrey, that would
we
be another
ready?
12d8 if I had the Sunblade.
Oh yeah, actually before we do this, I give Nathan my sunblade.
What?
I won't do much damage with the sunblade.
Don't you have to attune to it?
No.
No, the sunblade is not attuned.
Well,
Yep.
Nathan has a holy
It's a
weapon.
+2 sunblade.
You have a weapon that can deal damage. Mom is
Yeah, he
making
already
it-
has a holy weapon, so he doesn't need your
Yeah,
sword.
and then Mom's making it so that the
If it's
vampires can't regenerate
Okay.
because of the daylight.
So
And
you
then
shatter, you daylight,
Nathan drops in.
you drop down, I drop down, you
I
drop down. Affy,
He's like,
She's
Yeah,
playing with
literally,
the
Cal,
birds
what is-
over
what
here.
is
She's
Abby
over here
doing
with the
here?
birds. She's over here with the birds. and the birds.
Alexis! Where'd she go?
I'm gonna go and check if she's
Yeah, that's really cool.
He's gonna like
What
one
is
shot
Lexi?
all of them.
Lexi should pull out her.
By the way, the 2 guards are totally hanging out in the rope trick until it expires.
Like, we're not going over there.
I wonder that
But yeah, if I had the Sunblade, that would be 24d8 if I hit all my attacks.
I got holy weapon assembly.
Yes, that would 24d8 plus the usual d8s plus the battle master maneuvers plus the strength stuff.
Plus like 50 damage.
It just stares off into the distance for a second.
Is she asleep?
Where is she? Lexi! So, your brother is going to blow the roof off the house. Your mother's going to cast light. The 3 melee are going to jump in and stab. What do you want to do in that surprise round?
Lily. Oh no! Summon her fairies. Summon her fairies.
Hey, Jeffrey, you don't know Alexis. Let her play her own character. What do you want to do in that first surprise?
They probably have really good saves, so old person probably isn't great.
Probably should have power attack.
So that while
Keep in
we
mind, we're
finish
all-
playing
we're
this,
all attacking too.
let me take
Oh
a
no, entangle.
quick pause. All right, so the battle plan has been made and the time of action is upon us. So to clarify, Zabolt is going to shatter the roof line with a level 4 shatter spell. Gwenor is going to light up the dusk around them with a daylight spell. Affy is going to do what? What?
I've entangled.
Untangled, so they can't move.
You're going to cast Entangle. You're going to summon the roots and vines from around them to hold them in place. Bane is going to jump down.
And start whacking stuff.
Frey is going to jump down.
Start whacking stuff.
You see Croman quietly sheathe his greatsword and pull out the great crystal axe.
Now,
Wait a minute.
now, hopefully,
wait
the
a second.
vampires are actually in there.
All right, here we go. Incanting, incanting, is that right? Incantating. The magical spell. Suddenly the roof explodes violently as you unleash a powerful shockwave of the most potent magic you can conjure. Timbers and tile spray off like shrapnel in all directions. At that point, multiple things happen.
Okay.
The room inside appears to be a screaming miasma full of fiendish spirits and visages of evil incorporeal undead. There are two robed figures standing within. One you recognize from your earlier experiences as being Silas, the Twisted Priest, the head of the faith for the vampire occupiers of the barony that previously
Didn't we kill
overflowed.
No.
He fled with the baroness. Standing next to him is a disheveled, mottled husk of what appears to be a man. His hair fallen out, his eyes hollow, and eye cords ripping from his mouth. They're both looking up and pointing at you. Your daylight spell goes off. A flame strike pops off out of the room here. Roots begin entangling. The flame strike will be hitting everybody on the roof here after you're just out of the way. So the three melee need to make a reflex saving throw
That's
against
not a thing.
flame strike.
Dex.
So you'll be allowed to interpose your shield.
Yay!
That'll be Dex.
Croman fails.
Oh, can I see him attacking me?
Dex saving throw.
Dad, can I see him attacking me?
Does that make a difference for a dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw?
It does not.
Uncanny dodge. When you
It's not
see
uncanny
someone
dodge, it's for an attack,
hit you,
not a spell.
react to half damage.
Okay, you get evasion, which is
Yep,
natural one. Great.
half damage.
19, by the way.
Flashlight.
Yeah, 19.
That doesn't apply for.
Damage.
Okay. I got a 19. Does that succeed or fail?
That succeeds. So you're the only one who passes the save.
Yo.
Well, don't they have to,
I take 23. You take 12. No, 11. Yeah, 11.
Yeah.
You take nothing as you cower behind your shield. You see Croman's flesh begin to burn away as both necrotic and fiery damage strip the flesh away from his face and shoulders. So that's what he does.
Wait, do I still have
Shatter
the vampire takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in sunlight.
starts to turn. So the daylight spell itself, does that do anything immediately? But they do seem to recoil and hiss as the light shines. Now they both get dexterity saving throws as vines and leaves begin whipping in through the cracks in the building.
I'm making cracks.
Alright, this cleric right here, Managin, they appear to grab his wrist and his feet, and he is unable to move. The twisted cleric seems to move with unnatural grace and celerity, avoiding every little whipping vine as he laughs in an uneasy cackle. Okay, initiatives round the board. Oh, and everybody else jumps in.
Sorry.
Oh!
YOLO.
Kaboom.
10.
15.
Oh, as you all. By the way, that miasma there. Does anyone choose not to jump in?
No.
So you're jumping into the all of the fiendish spirits that fill the room.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wait.
not.
You're gonna wait. Okay. They both have spirit guardians up. Cast at a heightened level. So both of us need to do wisdom saving throws to avoid. The first one is for managing. That's a failure. And that's a failure. So
Yeah.
Croman.
Does a 17 succeed on the?
That succeeds versus managing.
Managing.
Give the second
Second one. 17 as well.
fails.
Oh.
Stop licking me. Stop it.
While in sunlight, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability test checks.
Wait, Dad, have they taken any damage?
Not yet.
So if it starts its turn in sunlight, it takes 20 radiant damage.
Wait, the shatter is a 15-foot sphere. So would that affect anyone?
No. It lost one of effect.
Got it.
Now it doesn't because it's been blown off. But before it did.
Dead. Okay, so Chroma needs to go after one player.
So
and I
you
need to go
get
after
half damage.
against one of them.
19. Take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then another. That's, 15, 16. And then another 26 points of damage.
So
As the howling spirits begin
35.
tearing you from the inside.
35.
And Croman, he's gonna take it all.
That does not sound good. Is he raging?
He is not.
Wouldn't he? Like we were all.
Shouldn't
I haven't had a chance to rage yet. He takes 31 points of
I
damage.
thought you said that you raged before we went in, right?
Why not?
Just say that you did.
Yeah, so Croman's taken. How much damage do we take from the flame strike?
I took it.
19, right?
I don't know.
Did
I
you
did
take
12.
damage from that?
I didn't take any.
Alright.
Jeffrey took.
So Croman's taking a total of 50 points of damage.
Ouch.
There's a
Clarence.
killer outside.
Now, if this was a sorcerer, we'd be
Oh, I'm fine. Barely scratch. Okay. Initiatives around the board.
You already did that.
No, he didn't take
15.
any.
Oh,
Nat 20.
That was just a bunch of craziness that went on.
Actually, I just got 12.
Hey. Now, if only that nat 20 was for an attack roll.
14.
Alright, Gwinnor.
17.
Ooh.
Wait. What if?
14.
Oh, we missed a big opportunity.
What's that?
Darren's Instant Fortress. We put it right by the door.
Or on the roof.
Or on the roof. On crush.
There is no level service on the roof that you could activate at Darren's Fortress.
Yeah, but there is right by the door.
You could activate it in front of the door, I guess.
And then
No,
have it
stop.
explode straight into the wall.
Doesn't work that way.
I said it worked that way.
A while ago.
No, that's with like free open.
Bane.
22.
Trey.
Well, Stefan, bad luck.
And Lucas.
16. So we need to attack both of them because Spirit Guardian is a concentration thing. So taking damage, they need to roll
Yes, but your holy weapon is
radiant as well.
a concentration spell.
So don't take any damage,
Done and done. Alright, first up is Bane.
Alright, I attack the one who. I don't know their
Don't
names.
touch
What are
that.
their names?
Silas and
I attack Silas.
Managing.
I attack Silas.
Alright,
Alright, first one. That's a 2.
that will miss.
Luck.
Second one.
Wait, don't you have luck?
No, I'm gonna say that. Second one does an 18 hit.
Alexis.
18 does not hit.
Ooh. And then third attack from the haste. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 will hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna. Okay, so damage is 1d8. Oh, and I'll also try and plus the holy sword, holy weapon.
Let's
Go. Is he holding anything?
No.
So he doesn't have any
No.
cleric symbols in his hand? Okay.
They appear to be carved all in his flesh.
Alright, well, I'm going to try and trip attack him. So strength save.
we need to do damage. Oh my gosh.
Oh, and then another 2d8. No, it gives me more damage. So yeah, roll me a strength save real quick.
16.
That will succeed. Roll me a constitution saving throw for the concentration spell.
12.
That will fail because it's against the damage taken.
Okay.
And yeah, so he no longer has the.
Well, you haven't done any damage yet.
3, 4, 8, 14.
How much? Give me the physical damage and the radiant damage separately.
Do you want me to reroll them? Or-
You notice that he begins to pulse with the dark light as he
Okay.
reacts to the radiant energy.
Well, real quick, I'm gonna do an action surge.
Well, no, first, how much damage did you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna do these as radiant. So 6 radiant, 12 slashing, and then 4 from strength.
And it doesn't regenerate because of the daylight.
Sure.
Total of 24. And
No, total of 19.
You should have blocked the door.
action surge.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit?
No.
Ooh.
What?
Right, let me just do a precision attack real quick.
Beefy man.
So, Battle Master Maneuver. I can add a Battle Master Maneuver dice to the attack roll.
Okay, great.
You just need
And
one.
I'm pretty sure that just succeeds.
You just need one.
Yeah, if you roll a 1 on a 1d,
There we go.
you did it.
Okay, there is 1. Now. Wait, have I done my 2? Or is that 1?
That was 1 attack.
Okay.
Since you're doing an action surge,
Yes.
you get to make a whole other attack action.
Yep.
Which gives you
2.
1 more attack. Because the bonus attack from haste is a bonus attack. So you get 1 more attack.
Okay.
What was your second attack?
2.
2. It was a 2. I rolled a 2.
So that probably missed, yeah.
So that was.
How much
is
radiant,
going
how much
to be-
physical?
Radiant is 9 damage,
Okay.
and physical is 15.
The radiant damage does not appear fully effective against this dark aura that's permeating across his body.
We'll see what lightning does.
So how much physical was that?
That was 15 physical.
15. So you did a total of 15 plus 12 is 27, plus 8 is 35,
Do I know how to make smoke bombs?
38.
Alright, I'm about to start.
Slashing across his body, he howls in rage and righteous anger as your blade slashes across his desiccated form.
Dad, do you know if I can make smoke bombs?
Maybe someday. Alright, that was you at 22. But that did disrupt his spiritual
Yes.
awareness as well.
Because its DC is 10 plus the spell level.
Mom, do you have your spiritual guardians?
So, he will say, "Pitiful lifelings, the baroness awaits you. Die well, managing." He casts a spell.
Oh, okay.
Die well managing.
Word of recall. He's gone.
Nah. You know, he just left his apprentice.
Okay, well we go to the.
So is
to the
managing a
let's go
full
now.
vampire?
Unknown. He definitely does look dead-ish.
Okay, so we don't want to go full blown out on managing.
No, we kill him.
Save for the baronet. Well, yeah, we want to kill him, but like save some for the baroness. Wasn't it? I thought she was in the. I thought she was in the bottom.
No, the vampire spawn are in the barracks. Yeah, they were raising an army of vampires to help take the town
Again.
on behalf of the baroness, but she's not here. She's doing annoying things elsewhere in the world.
Yeah.
He says as he points at the village.
Further that way. In the town over.
Alright, at the wedding. drink, eat the food, that's all gone. Next up is...
So we just kill managing now.
Pretty much.
Lenore, right?
Oh, did take an extra 20 damage from the daylight thing.
You know what I find funny is that the
Is that considered radiant damage?
From the if
From the
they're
daylight?
if they're in the sunlight, then yeah, radiant damage.
and you said that the daylight is considered.
So you have resistance against radiant damage. But the daylight really isn't doing radiant damage to it.
It
They take radiant
states
damage.
vampire weaknesses.
Uh-huh.
Just straight up, sunlight hypersensitivity, the vampire takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in sunlight. So I don't know. It's not. It's just a flat 20 damage that
Yeah.
happens to be of the radiant type.
And it can't be recharged.
You did see him burning from the sunlight before he were recalled out. But, yeah. To be determined. Alright, so, we know you're up. This guy does not appear to have a radiant aura of blackness around him to stifle your shadow. Or stifle your radiance.
Did he take damage from the sunlight?
He hasn't gone yet.
I was about to do a really cool move.
Oh, that's on his turn, right? Yeah, he rolled a 1 for a total of 0 initiative.
He's still standing in the sunlight.
Yeah, but that damage happens at the end of their turn, right?
At the
It
beginning
doesn't.
of their
It doesn't say. It just straight up says when it starts its turn
Starts
in
its turn.
sunlight.
Okay, it has not had a turn yet. So, alright, you're up. What do you want to do?
Whoa!
Me?
Just wait. Hold on, wait.
What do you want to do?
Oh.
Pissed off. I don't know. I delay.
Man.
Because I don't want to waste any more of my spell slots on something that you guys can just tear through.
That makes sense.
Oh, I'm gonna keep those words. Next up is Croman. Croman raises his axe.
Silas says
And
that
charges.
well.
What? Croman is unable to attack the cleric.
What weapon are you using?
The great axe.
The bad thing?
Yeah.
Great thing.
The bad.
The great axe.
The bad axe.
And okay. Yep. So that's Croman's turn. Next up is Zabal.
Can I go ahead and cast guidance on the dude?
I was.
On who?
Manager.
You're casting guidance on him.
Not guidance, guiding bolt.
Sure. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I roll a wisdom saving
You're
throw?
attacking him, aren't you?
Probably to make sure you attack him and not like it prevents something preventing him. Sanctuary spell probably. Nathan knows.
Cast a higher
Yes,
level.
because I play a cleric at the library thing.
This isn't a fight. I don't even need to participate.
Come on.
Wisdom saving throw?
You're probably past it. You have high wisdom. You have a proficiency bonus to it. So probably
Wait, so why
Can I
didn't
cast
the
guidance
other
on
dude
you?
have it?
22.
because he dropped the flame strike.
Yeah, 20.
22
Oh.
will succeed. You can attack him. Roll your attack.
I'll have to.
Do I realize that there's a sanctuary spell up?
Yes.
You could do dispel. Or Lucas, you have dispel magic.
No.
But you were attacking him with a guiding bolt. So
I don't think I can get dispel magic. I might. It'd be a higher level.
17.
It's a third level spell.
a 17 will miss.
Yeah, high AC.
They both buff the hex out of each other. Oh, manage your anyway. Alright, next up.
Yeah, because the other dude was word of recall out.
That was always the plan.
Now it's me.
Next
So
up is the bolt.
I'm gonna fourth wall of lightning around managing.
So that's Croman,
Mm-hmm.
and that is
I'll be fine.
So here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
What I can
Wall
do
of- the way Wall of Fire is
works
is you choose one
which
side.
direction it deals
It
damage.
deals
So I can have a circle around managing and have all that lightning damage go inward and cook them.
we're standing in the lightning wall.
No.
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 He picks where it is.
Right in between y'all two.
He picks the exact
It's
dimensions.
1 foot wide.
It's 1 foot wide. So, yeah, as long as y'all don't pass through it, you don't take damage.
As long as y'all aren't kissing, we're fine.
Attacking through it, perfectly fine.
As long
And
as
Managin gets both the initial damage as well as when he tries to exit the wall, he gets damage as well. And since it's lightning, using my meta magic, that deals extra damage.
And there's
into my,
also the daylight spell,
ancestry.
so he also doesn't
Plus
regen.
he doesn't regen because of the daylight.
So this is dang it, not lightning. Obviously.
Swallow fire.
Wall of fire. Meta magic.
Meta magic to a wall of lightning.
Alright. Fire. Well, sponsored in range can be rolled to 20.
1 foot.
When a wall appears, each creature within its area must make a
Within.
dexterity saving throw.
But he's not running the wall through.
So I mean, you can make it like a 5 by 5 by 1.
Mhm.
Or a
And then just make it like 50 feet tall.
5 by 10.
An oval.
Yeah, an oval. So then he could step out of it, right?
Yeah, and then he'll take an extra damage.
But he would have to leave Nathan's threat.
There we go.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Alright, that's what we do. Alright, you conjure forth a crackling circle of oval.
You have a dex save.
Just gonna
I
make it.
believe.
He did have protection from lightning,
Did he really?
but that's a concentration spell. And
Oh, and
when
Daylight.
Daylight.
well, no, and when Silas,
Bye bye.
Left. Oh, it was Silas's spell.
he fails, so he's gonna take the damage.
Yep. Let's see. One.
He's gonna burn through my temporary. Oof.
It's like, yeah, there's some temporary health, you know.
No big deal. So wall of fire. All right. So 5d8 lightning damage
Roll it.
plus
Is Lexi awake? Jeffrey, are you awake?
He's fading fast. It is almost 9 o'clock on a school night.
plus my charisma.
Mhm.
So that's plus 10. So yeah,
10. What's your charisma?
or my charisma's 20.
Then it's plus 5.
Oh, so that's 5. My bad.
Charisma bonus.
My charisma bonus.
Yeah, plus 5. Oh, congrats, nice to meet you. Explode. Still on the microwave.
Okay.
Alright,
So I
dude,
need-
roll damage. Oh my gosh.
I said 5d6, right?
Huh?
1, 2, 3.
Grab some Jeffries.
Yeah, he knows all the d6s.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Lucas is using your d6. What do you feel?
Oh, 5, 1, 1, 6, 3.
Yes.
Does he have any? Does he
Four,
have any concentration spells?
10,
The spirit
6.
Okay.
Takes 21 light
So he needs
points
to
of
roll that
lightning damage per round.
Be 18.
Yeah.
What? 10.
Got an 18.
What?
What? How much damage?
It was 16 plus 5 is 21.
He has disadvantage on any saving throws.
For the daylight.
Well,
Yeah?
he already failed though.
Yeah, I already failed. That's fine.
Well, he rolled an 18. That wasn't
Concentration
sure.
would be what?
It's 10
Eight
plus the
plus
spell
half.
level.
Is it? No,
I might be thinking
damage
of something.
But a
shot.
concentration,
Look that up real quick.
a concentration
Yeah.
save is a saving throw, so
It's not. It's a skill check. Next up, or an ability check. Next up is Affy. Alexis, you wait?
attack
What
rolls
did
and
Matthew roll?
ability checks.
Okay.
A concentration
What did Lexi
check
get
is a
for her
constitution
initiative?
saving throw where the DC
Us
is
and
equal
higher.
to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is
10
greater.
or half the damage.
Dad, what
So
did
he
Lexi
succeeded.
get for her initiative?
Is Alexis asleep back
I
there?
don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
What did she get?
She decided to, she'll go ahead and cast her,
Fairies.
her fairies. And then she's gonna make her way down to the barracks. She's like, don't worry guys, I got this.
No, she would.
Yeah, she
Yes,
would.
she does.
8 polymorphs.
They're like undead bunnies, binoculars hopping around.
Binoculars.
Binoculars. Remember the
Look at
90s?
my new friend.
Alright. So next up is Trey.
Okay, I jumped down now that the spirits are gone.
What?
I jumped down.
Okay.
Spirits are
Sunblade.
No, the spirits are still up.
Or one of them.
Their concentration.
Yes,
Yeah, he named
he
it.
made his
I
concentration.
made my shot. It's a monster.
Attack him again. He'll fail next time.
Right, are you trying to stab him?
Yeah.
Oh wait, so you're jumping into the area.
Yes.
That means you make me a wisdom saving throw as the spirits begin trying to tear you apart. Or is that on his turn? No.
Ooh.
It's when it's under.
17, 16.
So that succeeds, but you're still going to take for the.
Why?
His initial rate. 8d8.
Oh.
Well, no, you're going to take half of 48.
I wish it were 8d8.
Yeah. Good at a high enough level.
Why? Just cast the 9th level spirit.
He's using this spell because of how much I use it and how awesome it is.
Take 9 points of damage as these evil undead.
Is it necrotic damage? It'd be necrotic damage
Yep,
because they're
necrotic damage. And they appear to be the faces, wailing faces of men and women who have been desecrated in the corpses. Oh!
Hi, weirdos.
I pull out my sunblade and my
Do I have an advantage?
No.
He's in the sunlight.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it's
It doesn't
5d8, not 5d6.
I was surprised it's
Missed out on so much damage.
Darn. Oh.
I'm not surprised at that. Oh, well, you do have you won't have advantage, but you do have allies within 5 feet.
Me.
Also, but roll me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can even attack him through the sanctuary spell. Because he's not attacking you. That's the spirit guardians around him.
They just need to end.
Ooh, you succeed.
Again.
Like you feel almost a physical force like preventing your blows, but you power through and stab true with your
Okay, now can I roll for my
applies
attacks?
to
Yes.
ward a creature
Okay.
within range against attack.
Yep.
Until the spell ends, any creature targets the warded creature within attack.
That's my
of the spell
sunblade.
must first make a wisdom saving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Dad, I have a 19 for my rapier.
That will miss.
On a failed save, the creature must choose a
I
new
have
target
a
or lose the
20
attacker
on
spell.
my sunblade.
So
That'll
when
hit.
when you made your attack, Paul, were both of them still there?
The what?
Were both of them still there?
What
When you
attack?
made your attack?
What attack?
When Croman made his attack,
Yes.
was Silas still
No,
there?
he
No.
recalled
Okay.
out of there.
But that's a duration spell, so that one he can cast and go. It's not
Yeah,
concentration.
no, I'm aware. What I'm saying is, if you fail the save, you have to choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. So if they were both there, you could have made an attempt on Silas.
Oh, yeah, no.
Minig Dig is just gonna cast it again
It's
when
not my
it's
name.
done.
I need to cast it again. I'm a hero.
When it does run out.
When you end your turn,
Oh,
you
yeah,
take
just-
5d8.
he can just
later.
cast-
How many is that? 10 rounds?
Yeah.
I can heal myself for 10 rounds while my spirit guardians shoot you up.
And then
If he continues to succeed.
and then you
on
take
the
5d8 damage at the end of your lightning
If the
damage at
warded
end of
creature
your turn.
makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, this spell ends. So your spell is affecting enemy creatures. Yes.
If I cast a spell that affects other creatures, I'm not casting any spells that are affecting creatures. That happened already. Am I right?
Lucas, you have my.
I do not.
Yes, you do. I have the good.
Anyway, alright, so dude, you made one hit. Roll your attack.
You did not have to.
Well, how much damage did you do?
I did 21.
Oh, between.
23 in total radiant damage.
Oof. So I need to make a save at a disadvantage.
23 radiant damage.
How did you get 23 radiant damage?
Which one was that?
Yeah, but-
Succeeded.
Those D6s aren't all radiant damage.
Those are sneak
wait,
attack.
Yeah, these are sneak
Because
attack.
he does sneak attack. He does the sword plus the sneak attack plus the radiant.
Yeah.
For a total, what was it? 20?
23.
23.
Jeffrey, you have
a
a
gust
gust
eight
of
of radiant.
sneezing and choking.
Yes.
You
So
wanna-
he's taking 44 so far.
No.
That is rough.
As of the 2018 errata, if an enemy takes damage from your spirit guardian spell, your sanctuary spell ends.
Oh, come on.
It's 2017. Alright. Yeah, it's
That's an errata.
2018. The description of the sanctuary spell originally said, However, the 2018 Player's Handbook errata added, quote, deals damage to another creature to the list of conditions that end the sanctuary spell. The description of the sanctuary spell now reads, if the warded creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature, this spell ends.
Okay, so don't be mad at me that this encounter is now lame and it's going to be easy. Because originally, with my interpretation, this was a pretty fun, little spicy idea.
You're still the DM. You can adjust the rules.
Actually,
Good.
wait. You can
know,
just
I
say.
respect the rules.
You can just say that the shield spell is the evil guy that missed it away, who's just
Anyway,
hiding.
Moving right along.
There.
Wait a
Still
minute.
concentrated.
So, well, the sanctuary spell was cast by Silas.
Yes.
If the subject of the spell damages someone, that breaks the effect.
Yes.
And they are counting an ongoing spell effect as breaking it. So yeah, sanctuary's gone. Congratulations, this fight is now trivial. Alright, moving right along. We have...
Well, you still got like 2 rounds worth of sanctuary not stopping us from attacking him. Because as soon as the spirit guardians did damage, it should have dropped. But it didn't. So he got past Croman attacking.
I haven't attacked him yet.
Okay, it's his turn. Wait, you did attack him.
No, I attacked Silas.
That is true.
I got all
Oh,
5
you're right,
attacks,
you're right.
so-
Okay, so Spirit Guardians goes off, and 15 feet. We got 1, 2, 3. So all meleeers need to make a wisdom saving throw.
It should be
Croman
one or
fails.
the other, Paul. Like 1 time per round, not
That's better.
on their turn and on his
So
turn.
when he enters, and then on his turn.
Both? Because that's not how you've ruled it when I've used it.
So when you cast a spell, it's usually on your turn. But if somebody walks into your radius, they immediately get affected by
Which
it,
is
right?
why you have
Yeah.
to make a determination. Is it going to be on the person who has spirit guardians, or is it going to be on the people who are moving around?
I would say the first time is when you move into the radius, and then it pulses again on his turn.
Kind of like
So
how,
then on their
kinda
turn,
like,
it's not going to affect
Mom.
them again.
Correct.
Mom, kind of like with my wall of fire. Once it goes up, he deals damage, and then at the end of his turn, he gets another burst damage. If,
At
I'm
the-
understanding that.
At the beginning of your turn, there'll be another pulse.
No, at the end of his turn, there's a pulse.
Mm-mm.
That's what it read on the.
Are you sure about that?
Yep.
Because if you cast it right before him and takes damage, then it's his turn, he takes damage again.
Uh,
That would double the damage in less than like 1 initiative count. He has no chance to mitigate that. I'm pretty.
He has a chance at the end of his turn. During his turn, he has a chance to mitigate it, because it's at the end of his turn that it pulses.
Is it the end?
Yes.
Beginning
End of his turn. And also, it's not when he leaves that he takes damage, it's if someone enters that they take damage. So he can leave without taking damage. But he's still leaving Nathan's threatened area, so.
But Spirit Guardians, it's at the beginning. If you start the turn in the Spirit Guardians. So in that case, if it's
When the
when
wall
you
appears-
cast it and on your turn, that's a double
Or
damage.
ends its turn there.
zero.
Okay, great.
Yeah, when a wall
Mitigation.
appears,
That's fine.
each creature within its area receives its
It's when he ends
damage.
his turn.
And then when he ends his turn,
So
receives
Spirit
some-
Guardian, save.
I'm watching. Oh man.
I failed.
That is
17.
rough for them.
12.
17 makes it. 12
This is like
fails.
pointing. Zabolt is pointing and laughing.
Man,
I take that.
sure hate to be them.
Okay. 17 damage. So you take 17.
I
Necrotic?
took 9.
Necrotic. I take 17. You take 9.
Okay, it is not on his turn. An affected creature's Sorry. When the creature enters the area for the first time
Yep.
on a turn, or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. That's it. It does not do it on his turn.
Okay. I stand corrected.
So do I take away that damage?
We could
We
just
can
do
count that
these.
as the damage for at the beginning of your turn, if it's still up.
So if it's not up by my turn,
You don't take that damage.
then I get rid of that damage.
Yes.
Keep it for now though.
Okay.
How much damage do you have?
17, 9 necrotic, and 12. So 29, and then
He will look over at you, raise his hand, and cast a spell.
I slice on his hand.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. That's probably not going to succeed. Luck point. Where's my d20?
Oh, you want to pass the save.
I wouldn't worry. Maybe.
Oh, he holds up a tongue.
That's not good.
Raise that here.
Does 14 succeed?
You are banished.
I am indomitable!
You are banished
No, I'm indomitable. I can reload the saving throw.
to a harmless demi-plane.
Luck point.
You already used the luck point.
Nat 20. No, I have 2 left. And the indomitable is a different roll.
So you failed, you luck point, you failed, you indomitable, you fail, you luck point again, succeed?
Yes, because the indomitable is a different roll.
He rerolled his indomitable, not his original save.
Show me that.
Okay.
Otherwise I'm casting banish. And then I'm going to step out of the lightning.
And then you leave my friend area.
Now if you're on a different plane,
Blind sense. That doesn't work.
I make you leave my threatened area.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to see the fighter or the?
Does that require
Show
line
me
of sight, though?
indomitable.
Does that require line of sight?
Indomitable.
No, you cannot use your sentinel feat if you're not on the same plane of existence.
9th level, reroll a saving throw that you fail. If you do so, you must use the new roll, and you can't use the feature until infinite
You
longer.
must use this new roll.
Are we going off of that then?
Then he can luck, fail, indomitable, succeed.
And then luck.
You must use this new roll.
Do you want me to read the luck?
Yeah,
point?
let me read the luck.
And then you choose whether. Where is it? You can choose to spend one of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. You choose which of the d20s is used for the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
So it was never determined.
That's the situation that this one is being used in.
That is complicated.
I would say it worked because it was never
Diana,
determined.
can you Google? You fail. If you do so, you must use it. Well, what does the luck thing say?
I roll another d20 and pick which one is
I don't think can you even use luck? Can you use indomitable after you use luck, or does luck say that you have to use the result that you get? Where's that again?
It just says you can't use a luck point on the same roll twice. I think it passed it?
Okay. If you read the rules carefully,
Choose
you
which
quote,
die of the
spend
D20
one of your
is
luck
used
points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. So you use luck before you have failed the saving throw. Diamond Soul lets you spend a key point to re-roll whenever you make a saving throw and fail. That's after the outcome is determined. The same goes for Indomitable. So you use a luck point, you get to roll one additional die to determine the outcome of the roll.
Okay.
If you then don't succeed on the saving throw, you've, quote, made a saving throw and failed. So then you can use Diamond Soul or Indomitable to re-roll. If you want, you can use luck on the re-roll too before the outcome of that is determined.
Who says that?
This is
One interpretation.
this is an interpretation. That's all you're gonna get on this.
Okay.
The question is, when a roll is re-rolled, how does it interact with other roll
Okay.
manipulation
I love
features like the luck?
You are still on this plane of existence. He's going to step out of the lightning, and you get an attack of opportunity.
So the answer is you should be able to use lucky to
Is it
manipulate any roll
level
as
hit
long
or
as the
damage?
end result is unknown to you.
And I get a
within the
concentration to try and keep my spirit guardians. I fail it. Spirit guardians pops out. How much damage do you do?
6.
Also, did he take his 20 points of damage on his turn for the sunlight?
He did not.
And did that pop the spirit guardians?
Sure.
Okay, that I was gonna say those the.
Was it 3 damage?
6.
You want to attack him with your holy sword?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, that is my
13.
concentration spell right
13,
now.
okay.
You better make it worth it.
I will.
Wait, has he finished his? Did he take a?
So he is not able to leave the.
Hold on, trip attack as well on that.
Okay.
So yeah, strength saving throw. That's my
And
last
add
superiority
disadvantage.
dice.
I fail.
Okay.
So he's now prone.
He takes another 8 damage. by the way.
Inside the lightning.
Inside the lightning.
Yeah, he
So
takes
now he
another 8
takes-
damage as well.
So then he takes the 5d8.
That's a total of 27 damage.
Oh wow.
And now all attacks have advantage on him.
Also
Everybody-
5
He has no
d8.
sanctuary to save him.
He's inside.
No
of-
sanctuary, no spirit guardians. He's prone, inside the lightning.
Inside
That's
daylight.
the end of
End of his
turn,
turn, lightning does
I
damage.
do
Daylight.
grab one of yours.
as well.
Daylight.
Daylight.
He finished his turn inside the
Next to three
Really didn't
people
want
who
to.
can destroy him with radiant
7,
damage.
7, 6,
I almost
3,
said
1,
radiant the damage.
Do you want to know what I'm kicking myself for?
10, 13,
I
14,
have silence prepared.
19 points of lightning
you could've
damage.
Everybody to have a
I
silence
could have
rock.
stopped
Drop.
the word of recall.
What's that?
And then
Well.
Silas couldn't have gotten out.
You will be seeing him again.
You could have killed him as well.
Oh, very ominous. Anyways, 19 points of lightning damage.
Do I get a save? Do I get a save?
Yes.
That's a
The
great
same
question.
save as before.
I mean, I fail, but
It's a disadvantage.
Hey, love music.
was that 19 you said?
19 points of lightning
Ah,
damage.
sheesh. This is going well.
Well, he's surviving longer than the Lord of Pain.
I know.
That is true.
Yeah, he's doing great.
The half vampire
Alright,
is doing.
next up is Bane.
Okay.
Okay, let's attack him.
Stupid
Try
rat.
to thank
Oh, that was.
If we had the sanctuary up, then
Wait, so do we still take
That
the
one.
necrotic damage?
Alright, next attack.
misses. Yeah.
It has no mention
That
of.
also misses. Next attack.
Great.
Oh,
Next
what's
attack.
that?
Keep in
It was
mind,
a
they-
14 8.
Well, he's prone, so attacks
Oh,
have
With advantage, yes.
advantage.
Well, I mean, they all missed, so. 13,
Miss.
11,
Miss.
I think you need to
Use a
change
different die.
21.
Hit.
Hey!
Hey!
So, Dad, the wall of fire has no mentions of you making
Or-
an additional saving throw every time you end your turn inside the wall. So you just kind of tape that until you leave.
That would be 23.
Oof.
Chip, 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 chip. And you can't regen from any of this.
True story.
There's like 2 sources of
Of light.
So
Next up is
there's
Winord.
3 people who can give him radiant. He's prone.
So,
he's inside
does
a wall
prone
of
give
fire.
ranged attacks against you advantage, or a ranged attack with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Disadvantage from like a certain, like 30 feet away or so. But, like,
Okay.
there's a minimum
So Winord,
distance.
you would have disadvantage on guide angle. 'Cause he's prone.
I would have disadvantage.
But, yeah, because he's like flat on the ground. It should
How?
actually be easier for you if you're like directly above him.
How?
Well, no, okay, because if somebody's shooting with a bow and arrow, if you're standing up like this, you're an easy target. If you're lying on the ground, you're presenting less of your body to your opponent. The idea with melee is you're standing next to somebody, they are less able to avoid
Okay,
you as you're attacking them.
An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the attack roll has disadvantage.
Perfect.
Okay.
Of course, all my saving throws are disadvantaged. So it doesn't
I'm
matter,
doing
does it?
Sacred Flame. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I fail it. Bad.
Okay, so he takes 8 plus 5 is 15 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Because obviously he should be dead right now.
He's
always-
He's not regenerating.
How many turns
So-
have passed me?
As your holy fire descends from the heavens and hits the bullseye of the lightning ring, he cringes in himself and yells out, "Faust! Faust! Faust!" as he disintegrates.
He's calling a foul to the referee.
DM, there's a foul.
Does Faust
It's the mayor.
This is not nice.
Never
We
told
turn
us
one of
to
the
do
guys into a vampire from the village folk.
Okay. You hear the sounds of combat coming down from the barracks.
Meanwhile,
You hear a gleeful laughing noise coming from Affy. As her-
saying,
Fairy Brigade is taking pot shots at the vampires through a roof that she's...
By the way, it is a 60-foot radius on me, so
That's fine.
it probably helps her out. Affy has daylight too.
it's hunting season.
Although I don't know if you want to count her daylight as actual daylight as well.
Alright,
or
do
just
you...
me because I'm a light cleric.
Anyway,
And
so...
my goddess likes me.
You find okay, what are y'all doing now?
Oh, that's well, he poofed into what?
His body disintegrated, leaving behind his vestments, a defiled holy symbol, Chamora,
Ooh.
and what appears to be a letter.
I'm gonna take
No.
that holy symbol,
No.
stash it with the rest.
Make a
not.
wisdom saving throw.
It's cursed.
It was
Actually,
voided.
so what was the holy symbol of again?
Timora. It's been
Timora?
corrupted.
It's been corrupted.
Yep.
Can I roll if I have my own copy of
Yeah, you
Timora?
already
You
have
do.
a Timora.
We
I
already
do?
established
Yeah,
that.
you already established that.
I'm gonna say prayer for in Timora's stuff over him because he seemed to be in quite the suffering and he ain't finished.
Yeah,
What do I
too
do?
late for a prayer for luck, or too late for a prayer of luck now.
Alright.
Maybe he'll get
Well,
lucky.
no, it's because isn't that the god?
Yeah,
God?
but I mean that's one of the tenets of Timora is
May you have luck in your
once you pass the luck's final roll has been made.
what? May you have luck in your afterlife.
Usually, yeah, that's not a thing now.
Dang. Well, afterlife is probably.
Still, do it. Let God give you
Yeah,
inspiration.
Do it anyway. No,
Oh.
he's anti-inspiration.
Do it.
He's the enmity of Timora.
Do it.
Get disadvantage.
Anyway, all right.
There are no death prayers for tomorrow.
So, like I said, there are vestments that do appear to be magical in nature.
Okay.
They're enchanted.
I check
There's
my-
a letter, and then there's the corrupted holy symbol.
I
I'd
take
like
letter.
to take
What
a
is
look
the
at.
letter?
I take the corrupted holy symbol,
Oh, he's
and then
already on there.
Seize
You're not
your
to-
ritual immediately. The time is not yet right. You're not yet ready. Your heart yearns for vengeance. Mine burns for it. They will pay the crimes 100-fold. And then we shall all know the peace of the dead. Mangian light forsaken. Mangian
Managin.
light forsaken.
Managin.
No, I already
Give it
have
back.
it. Okay.
managing.
It's cease your ritual, not seize. Cease. Stop your ritual immediately. The time is not yet right. We are not yet ready.
Ritual.
Your heart yearns for vengeance. Mine burns for it. They will pay for their crimes 100-fold, and then we shall all know the peace of the dead. Managing light forsaken.
So who's he sending that to?
We should.
Not
Excellent
even-
question.
Not even like a deer.
No.
Can we show the camera? Can we show the camera?
I thought about having like deer or somebody on there and have like stand out with blood or like burnt slightly. But I'm like, no, y'all just do some magic dumb stuff, so I'm not even gonna put that on there.
And
Dad, can I show
So
the
yeah,
camera the
apparently
letter?
there is a co-conspirator that was the individual who cast the ritual to raise the dead.
well,
Can I
that's
show the
great.
camera the letter?
We
What?
Faust.
Faust!
We need
Mr.
to kill
Faust.
him. We need to go look for Faust.
Maybe.
Dad,
Mr.
can I show the camera the letter?
Well, first
No.
let's check up on Lexi to make sure she's
Affy.
all right. Affy, to make sure she's doing
All right, and that's where we will call it for tonight. Next time,
So
we shall
Baroness was not in the barracks. What was in the barracks?
about 8 vampire spawn warriors.
All
Each one
immediately
poly-
polymorph.
Oh, each one probably.
No full vampires here.
Except for the.
Affy
Well,
probably wants to
managing-
try and save them.
Managin was a full vampire.
Man,
What about
if you had
Silas?
cast
He's
Silas-
So, oh yeah, well he's a like vampire lord.
Yeah, if I'd cast silence, we'd have had
So
silence.
there is the vampire baron who is.
But the
They
question
talk to
is,
you about
could we
and then
have
Silas.
defeated both Silas and Manjin with their buffs coexisting with each other? That is
I'm reasonably confident you
You know,
could.
imagine
It would have taken
especially
longer,
with
but-
if we pulled this similar Google
Oh,
shenanigans.
the
yeah,
camera's
we
still
talked
on.
about sensors. Yeah, okay. But next time we will delve into the secrets of what was the name of the town again?
And don't forget to,
Yeah.
Dad, take your notes on
It
everything
is
here.
Silverspur. We will delve into the secrets of Silverspur to find out what perfidy inspired this plague of undeath. Next time on.
The door knockers.
Ugh.